There we go. We should be live. Mic is working. Let's make sure the game is working. Even though I already verified. Okay, yeah. Controller's gone. Good. Okay. Let me just make sure the stream's up. I never know what it's going to do when it still says upcoming, but we'll see what's happening here. Yep, there's the sound. Okay. That's what I was waiting for. Just gotta do this quick. Pull chat up. Stream is live.
Where that came from?
And just a drink of my water, and then we're good to go. I've got ice in my mouth because I wasn't expecting it. I don't like ice, so that's okay. Alright. And we do need to loot everything as well. We got one thing in the Thames still, which is right there. Okay. Now, I reckon I'm actually going to go over here. I'll start along the edge and I'll make my way in. I might just make my way around the right edge. Move along the southern edge. And go from there. We'll see. We'll see. We'll need... Before I forget about it. The Helix glitch map. Because, again, they don't let you just mark them all in some way in this. We already did that one, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was triathlon. Okay, this one was... That was a lap race, yeah. Okay, so... First things first, what do we got? What if we start... We could start with this... pillar there in the middle that I can't mark. That's okay. We'll leave the park for later. When we get around.
Yeah, how about that? Thank you.
Not on my watch.
That don't
There we
look
go.
good.
Yikes. Then we're just gonna make sure we get everything, and we'll do side missions then. We'll do the rest of the fight clubs and races for sure tonight. You know, we'll get a lot done, I reckon. It's good to be back. I was honestly expecting not to play tonight, believe it or not. I was expecting Nick to want to play some War Thunder, but he never messaged me about it, and we were messaging before, so I'm going to assume he didn't want to. Or something came up. He might have wanted to. You know, I don't want it to be like assuming that he didn't want to play the game or nothing. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's see. Grab that. I mean, there's always time in the future for some Thunder War if he wants to play it. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's grab this chest, because I don't gotta go through this set of buildings again. Should have a lot of reading to do tonight, because we have the royal letters to get. They're pretty nice. I don't remember what they say, to be honest. Who's singing? That's definitely on that upper floor. Oh. Let me up. Let me up. Boy, to who? Probably not to me. Thanks. Alright, next stop. That beer bottle right there. And it looks like there should be something out front of there. Which will be the first of several things. Oh, seem Westminster has some different stuff than the other areas, which makes sense. I mean, it's the most royal area in London. Oh, hey, they got these guys guarding over here, too. Do they just guard outside of Buckingham these days? I don't actually know. Or, like, wherever the Queen goes. Well, not the Queen anymore. King Charles, I guess. I suppose. Considering the Queen has passed. Which, I know some people... I imagine a lot of people were very sad about it, but... I also know, depending what country you're from, you were a lot less sad. I'm not trying to talk shit about the Queen, I just... That's how it'd be. You know. Let's see here. Sons of Adam Irish Stout. Irish Brewers Dublin Stout. Sean's Tasting Notes. Presumably named because the ingredients have been sitting about since roughly the days of Enoch. A proper Irish Stout should be pitch black, creamy in texture, with rich yet subtle notes of coffee and toasted malt. This tastes like someone watered down a pot of roofing tar, then spiked the whole thing with burning tires. The mouthfeel is akin to licking a greasy rat. Oh, listen, the rest of it didn't do much for that. Ooh, that's not a good description. I mean, it's a really good description of something horrible, is what I should say. And how I know that is a story I will not be telling you. I don't want to know, Sean. I shared the sense memory profile with a mate of mine from Cork, and he actually burst into flames. Please don't send any more data on this one. Alright, Sean. I think that's an event going on over there. I think we're going to be too late to save whoever that is. Oh, yeah. Fucker. How dare you kill that person that I don't know. It's probably not a quicker way through. And I could go over the building, but then I gotta go back down the building. But hey, I can see what we're gonna be grabbing next. Let's see here.
Something's happening.
Something's happening, she says. Let's see what that is. I genuinely don't remember what's in here. June 26th, 1867. Ooh, it's a lot of text. Hold on. To Lord Charles Fitzroy. Lord Charles Fitzroy, having always been so kind to the Queen in all that concerns her convenience and comfort, and having only lately informed her that the Duke of Beaufort so completely understood her wishes and entered into her feelings respecting her faithful Brown, and having also her last year that people quite understood his going as an upper servant with her carriage, and he, Lord Charles, thinking there should be no difference in London to the country, and moreover having taken him everywhere with her for 2 years on public as well as private occasions, she is much astonished and shocked at an attempt being made by some people to prevent her faithful servant going with her to the review in Hyde Park, thereby making the poor, nervous, shaken Queen, who is so accustomed to his watchful care and intelligence, terribly nervous and uncomfortable. Whatever can be done, the Queen does not know on this occasion, or what it all means she does not know, but she would be very glad if Lord Charles could come down tomorrow morning at any time before luncheon, that she may have some conversation with him on this subject, not so much with a view as to what can be done on this occasion, but as to what can be done for the future to prevent her being teased and plagued with the interference of others, and moreover to make it completely understood once and for all that her Upper Highland servant, whether it be Brown or another, in case he should be ill, replaced him, belongs to her outdoor attendance on state as well as private occasions. The Queen will not be dictated to, or made to alter what she has found to answer for her comfort, and looks to her gentlemen, and especially her equerries, I hope I said that right, setting this right for the future, whatever may be done on this single occasion. If, when Lord Charles arrives, he would first go to Countess Blucher, he will hear from her what has passed. Okay, that was the longest run-on sentence I have ever read in my entire life. Is this a real piece of correspondence? If so, cool. If not, what was the point of that? Like, I'm not complaining. I love anything historical being in these games, but... Huh? What's the point of that? It was seriously the longest run-on ever. Holy shit. I'll keep reading them. For what? Alright, there's a whole bunch of stuff down there. Where the fuck are we? We're over here. Why did it start me looking there? That was confusing. Okay. Let's see. There shouldn't be anything in this area. But there should be a helix glitch about here, where that chest is, maybe a little north. And there should be one about here. And then... one roughly... Oh, wait, there should be one here. There should be one about on that road. And then there should be one about there. Okay, so there should be like 3 in there. Jeez. I hate that the map just won't let my fucking thing where I want it to be. Sorry, I'm not hijacking your carriage right now. Right. End it up. It's really hard to tell what I'm actually looking at sometimes when I'm comparing things. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. I'll stop pausing, I swear. I don't care if they take that, to be honest. Hi, Blighter territory. Not interested. Thanks, but no thanks. Alright, give me this. Let's see where this happens to be. That's the first one. That makes sense. Down there. Excellent. 2 daily entries. That's a lot to read. Wow. Well, that's not what I want. We got a location, that's why. Okay, where are we? We're at the Horse Guards. The Horse Guards is the official headquarters of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment, the squadron that makes up the Life Guard of the monarchy. This site used to be the tilt yard of the Palace of Westminster in the 16th and 17th centuries. The Tudor dynasty held extravagant jousting tournaments on this site that were reportedly attended by thousands of spectators. The tilt yard was also used for fireworks and bear baiting matches. Not simultaneously. I could gather that, Sean, but thanks. The first building on this site was constructed in 1641 after the tilt yard was closed for what historians have called some serious disturbances. Don't ask. The first Horse Guards was built in 1665 and torn down in 1749. After the building deteriorated to such a degree that soldiers on horses were in near constant danger of being crushed by falling debris. I think I've used those builders. They don't sound very good. Construction on the Horse Guards, seen today, began in 1750, and the Queen's Household Cavalry moved into the building 5 years later. In the ensuing years, 2 areas of the Horse Guards gained a reputation for the, shall we say, non-military activities that took place there. The first was a cockfighting pit uncovered in the basement. The second was a public coffee house that attracted prostitutes. You know how they adore lattes. Police often arrived on the scene to settle disputes and disorder, only to be turned away by the military. The coffee house finally closed in 1850. That's kind of fucking crazy, actually. Alright, got some assassin intel. DDS genetic memory export, subject Parato Calderon, 104, date 1498, location Agnadello. My order keeps an artifact in Agnadello, one with powers I cannot explain. If it can heal my child, I will travel any distance. I will need a horse, but I cannot return to the convent to retrieve my own. I pull a soldier from his saddle and challenge him for his mount. I chose a dangerous victim. This man is skilled with a longsword. I take note of the man's armor and exploit his weaknesses. Swift boot to his crotch drops his guard. We lock blades and he pushes me to the ground. I barely dodge his next move by throwing dirt into his eyes. We are starting to draw a crowd. I must end this soon. He parries my attack and returns with a thrust to my chest. I spin, yet he manages to draw blood. The soldier is my equal, but my desperate tactics best him. I take his horse and return for my son. Someday I will repay Gila's kindness. First I must finish what I have started. I secure my child and set out for Agnadello. Sounds like quite the interesting story is unfolding there. Yeah, I'm assuming that's how... Another one? I'm assuming that's how the shroud ended up being taken from where it was. Alright, this is Dover House. Since 1885, this mansion has been the home of the Scotland Office, a government department under the umbrella of the Department of Justice, dedicated to the needs of the Scottish people, which is mainly whiskey and umbrellas. Alright, Sean, if you say so. I trust your opinion of the Scots, even though you don't sound Scottish. The house was built in 1755 by Sir Matthew Featherstonehow. I hope I said that right. Fucking hell. That is quite a word. A member of Parliament, Featherstonehow died in 1774, possibly from a lifelong illness called having to constantly keep spelling out my name for people fatigue. I believe that. And his widow sold the property to Prince Frederick, Duke of York and Albany. 13 years later, the prince renovated the mansion, giving the mansion its signature portico and circular hall, before trading the property for Lord Melbourne's home in Piccadilly in 1792. The mansion, which was then known as Melbourne House, wasn't given the name Dover House until 1831, when George James Welbore Agar Ellis, another sufferer of name-spelling fatigue, who had just purchased the mansion the previous year, was given the much easier title Baron Dover. Agar Ellis and his son would be the last private owners of Dover House before the government made it the Scotland Office. It's kind of crazy when you have a government building that just used to be someone's house. You ever think about that? Must be climbing on it right now. It looks like it. Look at that, the train save's full. Oh well. Not like we don't have enough money. Can you... There we go. I didn't really want to go that far, but... Right. Another... Jesus, the database entries never end in Westminster. Every building's unique. Alright, this is 10 Downing Street. Despite being known around the world as the official residence of the Prime Minister of Great Britain, it wasn't until 1908 that Prime Ministers were legally required to live at 10 Downing Street. The street was named after George Downing, a man who served as Oliver Cromwell's chief of intelligence during the English Civil War. When the monarchy reclaimed power at the end of the war, Downing used his powers of persuasion to avoid execution and pledge his services to King Charles II. The first residence built on the site of 10 Downing Street was the home of Sir Thomas Knivet. What the hell is that word? I thought this was supposed to be in England where things would be readable to someone like me. Which was given to him by Queen Elizabeth in 1581. Knivet's greatest accomplishment was arresting Guy Fawkes and foiling the terrorist attack on Westminster Palace. Well, good on him. I'm sorry that I can't say his name. That's fucked. I guess that's worth a house. That, at least, I would say. Now, the first Prime Minister to reside at 10 Downing Street was Sir Robert Walpole. King George II offered Walpole the house as a gift in 1732, but Walpole only accepted the offer on the condition that 10 Downing Street become the official residence of the Prime Minister. Because nearly all Prime Ministers preferred to live in their own homes, 10 Downing Street fell into disrepair over time. By the time Benjamin Disraeli was elected Prime Minister in 1868, the home was, in his words, dingy and decaying. Disraeli convinced Parliament to pay to renovate the residence, although Disraeli had to pay out of pocket to refurbish the private rooms. I see. Pretty cool. I'm guessing we're passing over that now, yeah. I'm not going down there, so like whatever this is. Hold on. What's down there? Down we go. Alright, and that should be the third one right now in this particular little area, I think. Chest. Have this chest. Grab that, we'll grab those, and then we'll come back up here and just work our way back down. Gotta make sure not to miss that, because that'll complete the Thames for us. Oh, look at that, there's just some guys on the balcony down there. Probably a nice place to hang out. If you can be rich and important enough to do so, I would assume. Come on, there we go. Alright, yeah, let's make our way down there, but we'll grab that helix glitch on the way. This is where I want to be, I think. Nope, that didn't line up. It just, like, jumped all the way left. Or right of where I need to be, not left. Am I above it? Oh, there it goes. It's because it had the social glitch. It doesn't let me pick up both at the same time. It's quite annoying. For showing the taste. I'm sure Jacob tried a good amount of them, right? This is E. Smith & Sons Pale Ale. Manufactured by E. Smith & Sons Limited since 1855. This is not beer. This is formaldehyde in a stoneware jug. In a mortuary somewhere, there's a freshly embalmed corpse with a lovely aroma of hops and fine lacing down the glass. And frankly, I'd rather put that in my mouth than this swill. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a yikes. What are you doing, just murdering people? What? At least wait until I'm not around to do it. That's below. I didn't realize it was that far down. Oh, it is. But it's still above where I'm at. Hold on. Thanks. It was really hard to judge where that was for some reason.
What's that doing up there?
Stealing this. Thanks. Okay, so we should go up here then. We shall have the services.
I love the sound of bones.
The services what, lady? Pardon me coming through. I should get a carriage, but I'm on the wrong side of the road, I think. Taking this. I didn't need to go that far, I just don't want to wait.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
There you go. Another one. Oh my, every building here is unique. Not that I'm complaining, but still. This is Chapel Royale. Or is it Chapel Royal? It's probably Royal, right? Originally the banqueting hall for the Palace of Whitehall, this building was constructed in 1622 from the designs of Inigo Jones. Again, we've read that before and I made the joke about it's not Indiana Jones, but it kind of sounds like it. The banqueting hall was used by King James I to host receptions and performances that combined poetry, music, dance, and costumes. I can't tell you how close those words are to my literal definition of hell. I mean, music's fine, but some of the other things don't sound that as fun. These performances, or masks, is it masks like as in masquerade, or absolute embarrassing travesties, as Sean would call them, were a trademark of the Stuart dynasty and often promoted the divine power of the monarchy. Perhaps this is why I can never trust a man named Stuart. Like Stuart Little? Of course, none of this did much good for Charles I. His disputes with Parliament sparked the English Civil War, and old Charlie was executed in front of the banqueting hall in 1649. Always embarrassing. When the Palace of Whitehall burned down in 1698, the banqueting hall was the only building to survive. A banqueting hall without a palace is not much of a banqueting hall, as my mother always said. So the building was converted to replace the also burned down Chapel Royal of Whitehall. These really were times when anything could happen, but it was mainly buildings burning down. In 1809, a second gallery was built onto the chapel in order to accommodate larger military services. It remained a royal chapel until 1891, when, with Queen Victoria's approval, it was converted into a museum. It remains, as yet, unburned. Well, I mean, good on this building for not burning down, right? It's always a good thing. Last I checked. It's an alright looking building. It's not very big, actually, surprisingly. But I guess it was just a hall for banqueting, right? Wonder what's in it now as a museum. Anything cool?
What's that over there?
What is that?
I always like checking out cool museums. Is it like worth a look? I don't even know. Oh, come on. Go. There we are. Good day, people. Oh, that's still further down. Okay. So we got that and this. We'll mark that. Whoa, did that guy push me? What the heck, man? I only just broke into your open home and stole your stuff. Like, you can't get mad at me. I did nothing wrong. Oh, it's this building. I remember this one. This one was pretty cool. We had to take out the lady with her bodyguard on here, didn't we? Or was it a guy with a bodyguard that was a lady? I don't remember. I remember it was cool. Alright. Where are you?
Brave man over there! Well, I'll
Shut your mouth. Okay, we got stuff on both sides of this building, and there's that. Mark that. Yeah, that should be good. Let's do that, yeah. Here we go. Making good progress, I can tell you that. Okay, I did get it. Good. Give me that. I'm drinking my water while I'm waiting for the cutscene. I know I can skip it, but it's an excuse to drink my water. And it doesn't take long, so it's fine. You know, I wasn't actually sure the flower would be up here, but I look at lo and behold.
Why a gentleman who made your acquaintance?
We got Steel Gray unlocked. This is the Daffodil, Narcissus Major, Self-Love. The ancients attributed the origin of this flower to the metamorphosis of a beautiful youth named Narcissus, who, having slighted the love of the nymph Echo, became enamored of his own image, which he beheld in a fountain and pined to death in consequence. The language of flowers. To be honest, the Daffodil, specifically because the color yellow is not really that good of a flower to me. Yellow is just not my favorite color. It can look good in certain circumstances, but, like, I feel like very rarely. It's just gonna keep telling me my streamscape's full, I think. It's fine. No biggie. Alright. The enemy is watching. Might have to kill a few people to get this.
You called?
Get down.
On the big one!
Good work. I never trust running. Alright, that's the last of the non-Westminster ones of these. This one is the Oxford and Cambridge Boat Race in Old Varsity Ore. I see. You can't really see much of the race. It's just a bunch of people hanging around. Fair enough. He can fight them on his own. I helped him out one time. That's good enough, right? Hey, it's Big Ben. Oh, I love that the clock actually works. That's so cool. It's going real fucking
do in the
fast.
middle of the city. Nothing surprises
Is that
me
like
anymore.
accurate time to what you see in the game?
More on the omnibus
That
prices.
was going real fast. I don't know that I'd ever look up and be like seeing Big Ben go that quickly. Holy shit, that thing's fucking moving. It's going faster than seconds, I think. Okay. This one is French Communists in London. Interesting. The kid did not look very happy to be carrying all that around, let me tell you. Okay. Next area, we're going to go through this. So there should be... Well, we have that marked. There should be one thing roughly in the middle to collect. One helix glitch. This place is absolutely beautiful, I must say.
It's an enlightening.
My mom has the Lego set. Big Ben. It's a pretty decent set. She only got it because it was at a, it was unopened, mind you. It was at a, where the fuck did my dad get it for? It was at, Goodwill. And it was real fucking cheap. He bought it for like $90. Unopened, mind you. Brand new. Which, like, man, I wish I could buy that big a Lego set for that fucking cheap. That's crazy. I think we might have already grabbed this one. Which I think we already had two in the whole area, so I'm like, fairly confident in saying that. Because it looks like it would be exactly where I'm at. So, I'm gonna just hazard a guess we grabbed that. We're gonna get this, but we're gonna leave the flower. Get these three, go back over here for this, and there should be a Secret of London over there. Let's go. This is really nice in here. Look at this. Sure, it's more impressive in real life. Simply due to the fact that, it'll actually...
Odd fellow.
Like, in the game, it's just a bunch of repeating textures, realistically.
I wonder if his
even if it doesn't immediately look like that, you gotta think about it. In real life, on the other hand, it's gonna be a lot less, like, repeating. It'll still have repeating designs, but, you know, not everything is exactly perfectly the same. IRL, you know? Why didn't I stay on the top of that roof? God damn it. Good enough? fucking bastard! Why? Alright, where do I need to go to, like, get that? Okay, I was gonna say that doesn't look any good anymore, but then I got it, so it's fine. Oh, we got another database entry. This is gonna be another present day assassin intel, so which is really not technically present day. DDS genetic memory export subject Parato Calderon 204 date 1498 location Agnadello. I knew we were being chased, but I had hoped for more time. We have only made it as far as Firenze, but I will have to stop to plan an ambush. Alexander's men will be here soon. I leave my horse in an alcove and bring my son to hide in the forest, my bow ready. The baby cries. I put an arrow through the back of one man's head before he can turn to face me. One of the soldiers, probably their leader, has remained on his horse. I shoot an arrow into his flank. The beast hurls its rider from its saddle and tramples him. They return fire. I hear the arrows rip through the foliage around me, but none manage to come close enough to worry me. An arrow goes wide. I correct my aim, my arrow goes wide. I correct my aim, and the follow-up hits. At first I believe I have missed my mark, but my arrow has nearly buried itself in my target. The rest of Alexander's hunting party turns tail. I have spooked them, but for how long? I am back on the road immediately, pushing my horse hard. Let's see. I do wonder, did they specifically pick Italy just as a reference back to good old Assassin's Creed 2 and stuff? Or is it got a deeper reasoning than that? Oh, that looked like it would have been on this side, but it must be on the other side. Actually, it must be in the building. Which then begs the question, how do we get in there? Certainly not on these god-awful fucking roofs to climb. I hate not having any control over where I'm slipping and sliding. Or going up. Like, that's so unfun. Alright, yeah, this is not the way in. How? Ooh, we got a door that is open.
Stoutmen of firm resolve who fully intend to stand your ground on this matter. But don't you think, for one moment, that the owners of these factories won't replace you should you fail to return to your normal duties?
This is really impressive. I knew you could go in here. I totally actually forgot that you could see most of it, though. Look at that. Maybe this is why they didn't do the interior of St. Paul's. They did the interior over here. I guess I could have gone in that end. Would have been fine. Let's find that way out again. Or maybe there's another way out. Let's see. Let's just run around the interior for a minute.
Gentlemen.
Doesn't seem every room's open, but... Is that,
Mistreated. You're frustrated with your lot in life.
those flags or banners seem to be ripped.
Try to be unfaithful.
Nope.
You know it's true. I won't stand
I was
for
gonna
this.
say, I
I'll
thought they
go-
were something, but I don't think they are. The white and the red made me think of the flag of Japan, but I don't think that's what that's supposed to be. I thought it was like a folded up, and then I noticed it was ripped. I wish the background paintings on the walls weren't so low res sometimes. Like, they're really cool. Okay, back out this way, I guess.
Hey, hey!
Whoa, did we go in this way? Oh yeah, I remember this one. That's cool. Very cool. Okay. Around we go. I'm not climbing over these fucking roofs right now. They're awful. At least climbing on the roofs. If you zip line around, it's not so bad. These police are about to get mad at me for sinister.
Tired already?
Ow! What the fuck? It didn't give me the thing. Maybe it did. I don't see the goddamn bullshit. Dude, the fucking horses are killing me. What the fuck? What? Did he really almost kill me and then just leave? There. That's what I think. Bunch of assholes. They just let people get murdered in the streets. Okay, I actually do something. That's why I don't have any fucking bad feelings about killing the British police in this game. Not in real life. Don't do it in real life. You know, it's in a video game. Okay. Go up there. It's gonna be so much easier than trying to climb these roofs. I don't like these roofs at all. There's some bad roofs in Paris, too, admittedly. It's not the first time. Is that on the outside? No. Oh, there's like, this. Okay, I see. Awning. They really got just like little, shops along the waterfront right outside of this. Hey, we've gotten a lot of the chest in Westminster already, so that's good. Let's go check down here for this. Making good progress. I don't give a fuck about the train save game. Shut up. Stop telling me it's full. Oh, there it is. Like, the pop-ups on the screen that are like, your train safe is full. I don't care. This game and Unity, they're both annoying. They're more annoying in Unity because it's constantly right where you're trying to read something on the screen. But, yeah. Still. Fucking annoying. Okay. Making good progress. You know, there's that.
Direct
Oh, ice
from French
cream.
Polynesia. Saucy French vanilla,
Fucking
perhaps.
love ice cream. Have some fucking ice cream, man.
All right now.
There we go. I'm glad we didn't shoot our allies on that. So why am I not reloading? There we go. I love our self-loading gun or whatever it is. So cool. We have a lot of good gear now. No surprise. I think I know how to get this one pretty easily. You get enough and you're just like, I know what I'm doing right now. There we go. Woo, let's go.
Really fine the way they are.
Alright. We got the Queen, the German Empress, and Royal Party. Interesting. I must say, the German Empress is far less famous to me than the Queen of England has ever been. Which is a shame. I'm sure she has a pretty interesting story, I would assume, right? Like, I would assume. Let's see. Which way do I want to go from here? I think maybe we clear out everything down through the train station here. That seems like a good idea. I think I just heard my cat.
Go on.
Yep, that's my cat. Blinker! Why are you meowing? Come on, pal. Alright, he's not meowing. Hey, hey, hey. Having cats, man. Sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's just annoying. I love my cat. Don't get me wrong. He's my buddy. He can be a little dramatic. Macer coming through. You know, I know that, like, Assassin's Creed is about going across the rooftops and stuff, but if you don't run around on the ground level, you don't see a lot of the neat stuff and hear the interactions and stuff very much. Just seems a little sad. Wouldn't you wanna? So there should be... Let's see, there should be one over here. That is where it is. Top this big old church. And then down we go. Getting there on helix glitches. Making good damn progress. Give me that. What's this one? Alhambra water carrier. Is that a donkey? Looks like a donkey to me.
Come take a look!
We're right over by Devil's Acre here. Yeah, this is Devil's Acre. Match spot, maybe. Oh yeah, see, we got it. There's a chest right along the edge. And then, yeah, we can just keep going. It's funny how you can be literally less than a block away and have a nice house. Crazy. Cities are a crazy thing, really. Oh yeah, we're on the edge of the map. It looked like I could just keep going there, which is probably a good thing, right?
Something else.
They really said walk to the edge of the chest. Okay, next stop. Flower. Actually, no, let's grab this chest and then we'll go for that flower. Don't mind me coming through. Just gotta make my way through Devil's Acre. We should be alright. Yeah, I'm sure they got a lot of the big monuments are pretty accurate. How accurate do you reckon Devil's Acre is to what it would have looked like at the time? Also, let's just comprehend how much living in one of these houses would be. This has got to be insane how expensive this area is. Now, I'm sure it looks different nowadays in some ways. Some of these buildings probably still exist, but not all of them. I would suspect. Playing pretty good over there. Come through. I always love the like background music in these games that like really gets you into the time period. They try really hard to make you feel like you're in that time period. I think they do a pretty good job for the most part. Like that sounds. That just makes me feel like I'm actually there when I'm hearing that. You know?
My brother is faithful.
We got... Oh, that's the E-store. I don't want that. We got a flower. This is strawberry. Is strawberry a flower? Have I been confused this whole time? You know? I could be wrong. Maybe it is a flower. Sorry, I was doing something there. Fragaria monophylla. Perfection. This humble plant delights in the shelter of our woods and covers the borders with that delicious fruit which belongs to anyone who pleases to gather it. The language of flowers. I say, strawberry as a flavor is excellent. Strawberry as a like fruit, not as good in my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like to eat strawberries, but I feel like I'd rather have something flavored like strawberry. Ideally with not artificial flavors. If it's artificial, it's not as good. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Just gotta climb up Victoria Station. That's right, I remember this specific one's name. This one in Pancras. Someone actually playing the piano?
What's all that argy-bargy about?
Well, someone is playing the piano. It's quite nice. It's probably much like more modern street musicians just doing it for money, but still. It's cool. I honestly think I appreciate piano in that setting. Like, he's playing that real good. Quite a bit more than some other, like, more modern forms. That's coming from someone who, like, does enjoy other forms of music quite a bit. Yeah, we're almost 2/3 done with collecting the chests here in Westminster. It's pretty big. So that view through the window to the city as we were climbing up is really cool. Stuff like that is so sick. Here we go. Okay, now we'll figure out which way we want to go. For more lootening. Okay, so we kind of got the edge done. We could either go this way, come back around. Honestly, maybe going this way and coming back around through there might be good. I think that could work. Let's see. There's nothing in that set of buildings other than the street race, which we will do. That's another triathlon. There's a bunch of stuff here. I want to grab that and then go this way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or no. You know what? Yeah, let's just go straight left first. Figure out this area down here. Which doesn't have a terrible amount in it, thankfully. There's that one. There's something down there, which I already have marked. Yeah. There's this, but we're not doing that right away. That can wait.
I hope you're prepared to accept it!
Ow. You're lucky that fucking dead bodies are in your way, 'cause I can't evidently get through it. You can. Oh yeah, I remember walking around this way to see this hotel thing.
You won't find the likes of these. Indeed.
I remember. London Victoria Station. Again, I love it and hate it when I can literally read all the signs in a game. Because I speak the language. It's cool, though, in this one.
You think you can...
What are you pointing at, sir? I've done nothing wrong.
Get out of here!
I've done nothing wrong, sir. You left your window open. It was fair for me to come in and steal your stuff.
Send 1,000.
Send 1,000 messages. No, I will not. We have not invented email or texting yet. I will not be sending 1,000 messages. There we go. Jeez.
I'll have to ask you to step back.
Curiosity can be a dangerous thing.
Time to die today. Oh, getting their head
What I
up.
thought. They did record quite a bit of like random music for this one, which is good. I like that. Some of the games I kind of get used to hearing the same few songs play. I mean, don't get me wrong, most of them are good, but still, it's the same ones, time and time again. Alright, how many do we have now? 4 or 7 of those. That's not too bad, though. Alright, grab those. And yeah, we just make our way up here, I think. Doing pretty good as far as collectathoning. We are still going to need to do some more stuff for Robert Topping and Ned Weiner. So we need to level them up. Alright, what else are we reading up on here? This is Belgrave Square. Before 1820, Belgrave Square was a rural farming area between the city of London and the nearby village of Knightsbridge. Considered a swamp and a haven for dogfighters, the land was developed by the landowners in collaboration with the high and mighty Grosvenor family to create an expansion of London. The project was completed in 1825. The corners of this 10-acre square correspond with the 4 points of the compass. The largely uniform houses that line the square have been occupied by many notable English people, including ambassadors, politicians, and perhaps most famously, Queen Victoria's mother, the Duchess of Kent. I bet bin day was fun. Hello, Duchess. My, that's a lot of bottles for recycling. I can only imagine. There we got another flower. This is our third to last flower. This is the Persian iris. That one looks very pretty, actually. Iris persica. Or is it persica? I don't know. A message. There are more than 30 species of iris, both bulbous and with other roots. From their brilliant and diversified colors, resembling those of the rainbow, these beautiful flowers have been named after the messenger of the gods. It is well known that the fair iris was the bearer of good news only, the language of flowers. Is that Iris as in like the Roman god? I don't actually know my Roman gods so I know a few of them, like by name, but it's not Egyptian, Norse, or Greek as far as I'm concerned. So maybe I'm wrong. I did say as far as I know. There it is. Let's see. Probably got to go up here. And there. Yep, that'll do. That's going to be another modern day one, I bet you. Yeah, well, Assassin Intel. DDS genetic memory export. Subject Parado Calderon 304. Date 1498. Location Agnadello. Or is that Agnadello? I would assume it's Agnadello. I don't fucking know. I've been saying it that way, so I'm going to keep doing that. My brothers have traveled from Agnadello to greet me, swords drawn. They know why I am here. They will not allow me to use the shroud. None shall stand in my way. Vincenzo, it seems only yesterday we trained together. I try to wound him, but he is not holding back. He exposes his side and I react. I will mourn him later. Why do they face me one at a time? Together they could easily take me. One of our recruits sweeps low and I swing high. I have left him with a horrible scar, but he may survive. I hear the soft click of a wrist blade and immediately thrust behind me. My sword connects with an assassin moving in for the kill. A thrown knife digs into my shoulder. I shudder as I pull it out and hurl it back into its owner's right eye. I leave my brothers either dead or disabled and continue. There is no returning to the Order, no returning to Roma, only Agnadello. Oh, were they an assassin? That's actually super interesting. That's very interesting, I would say. Yeah, let's head over there. There's actually a big chunk of the area over here where there's not a whole lot of collectibles. It's not really where I was trying to go, but I'll take it. Ooh, it's jumping. That also, like, the camera went down, so I didn't really go where I wanted to go. What the fuck, man? I don't want to hijack the carriage game. Relax. Not that deep. Over halfway down with those heals bitches in this area.
Let's take a look. What's going on? What is that?
He's all even at one
You heard that? Fuck. God damn it, I killed fucking everything there. That was horrible. Why did I have to kill him? I was trying to stop it. Okay, it didn't matter anyway. Thanks for showing up, guys. Good timing there. Okay. Yeah, that's there. There's a whole bunch of stuff around that area. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore the stealth and kill archers. Or not archers. Why do I keep saying archers? I'm thinking of messengers. What is actually wrong with me? Hi, we're not doing that right now. Oh my goodness. Beer collector belt. Alright. Another illustration. A communist club room near Leicester Square. Interesting. Alright, that's not the new one. I was gonna say, I thought we already read that one. Or looked at it. I don't know which one it is. It didn't automatically go to it. It never does that. Oh, I think it was this one. A picture sale in London. Or it was either that or it was a laborer's home in Whitnish. I don't know. That's weird. It never does it that way. This one is His Lordship's Dinner Ale. Ivory Brewery, Bath, 1868. A beer from England's prettiest city. It's suitable for the king's dinner, no less. Well, the name is appropriate, as I needed a full 5-course meal to get the taste of this concoction of misery out of my sad mouth. It tastes like someone drained the water table from Highgate Cemetery, strained the bits out, and bottled it under the light of a blood moon. I did some historical digging on this Ivory Brewery. It burned to the ground in 1879, and you know what? I'm glad. I hope the fire brigade sat back and watched it burn, then salted the earth because they knew that sometimes a place becomes so defiled by what's happened there that it can never be put to wholesome use again. This is a bad beer. Wow. Jeez, Sean. Alright, let's not fail this one. thing over there and grab that. Whatever, it's fine. No biggie. Oh, wait, that's why I came up here. Oh, I'm so stupid. I knew there was a reason I wanted to climb this building. I just couldn't remember because I was reading about the deer and I got distracted.
Lunatic!
That landing, though. I actually was trying to jump down, I'll have you know. You can have your thing back. Should just grab that and go. Come on. There we go. Alright, what is this one? Dinner of the Royal Literary Fund. The King of the Belgians in the chair. So which one is he? Oh, is he in the back with his leg up? That might be him. He looks important, right? Where's his chest? Something else. I can't keep getting involved when it's on the other side of a building from me. Sorry, my rook could die. It's a horrible thing to say, but it's okay. It has to happen. Okay, where to next? We are, I think, right there. So the next stop is gonna be over here. There should be a helix just by that. Alright. Coming through. Important business. Assassin business. I got time for this shit.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Excuse me. Come through. I'm glad they don't get mad at me just plowing into It does make the British police significantly better than the previous police in these games. Guards or whatever. Alright, let's grab that chest. Give me that. Okay, then we'll make our way down here, grab this one. And I have both of those marked, it looks like. Should be one up there, too. We already grabbed that one. Okay. Making progress. Making good progress. It's way down there. Holy shit. Go down, please. Thanks. You need to jump one building to the other, but okay. Sir, can you get the fuck out of my way? Trying to walk here? I'm walking here, said the Londoner. No, we're not from London. We just moved here. Gimme, gimme. Train going by. Not a lootable train, so. Ooh, why did it do that? Okay. Let's mark that because it's kind of all the way at the end. We'll go down the street. We'll come back up, grab that flare, come back around here. Go there. There's something at the top of these. Go over here. Go over here. It's a lot of back. I even managed to remember what I just told myself to do. Also unknown. Just we might as well just nab it, right? Or I think I told you. Goddamn. See, I'm already failing. Failing to remember things. I'm old. My memory's gone. This is it. I'm 25. The dementia's setting in. Man, Man, if I ever get dementia, just someone take me out, man. Just make it quick. That's all I ask. I don't want to have to live like that. That's horrible. I feel really bad for, is it Bruce? Bruce Willis who has dementia. And that's just harsh, man. I hope his family's okay. That is, like, I know I just joked about it a little, but that is actually just terrible. I can't believe that happens to good people.
We have a right.
Ain't nobody deserve. Like, there's a lot of things ain't nobody deserve, to be fair. But that's definitely one of them.
All right, Jacob.
Mr. Fry.
That's just... It's not the worst thing I think you can get, but it's pretty terrible.
Streets closed. State your business.
Are you late? I'm in trouble.
Alright, let's grab this illustration and check both of these. Since I distracted me and got Alright, oh, that's the e-store again. I keep clicking on it. They definitely do that on purpose, right? This is the Mignonette. Mignonette? I don't know. Receta odorata. Your qualities surpass your charms. Nearly 100 years have run their course since the mignonette first bloomed in our climes. It was brought from Egypt, the language of flowers. Interesting. Was it brought over by the people before Napoleon, or I don't know. And this one is Spring in Covent Garden. Look at that. Once again, I'm very impressed with the skill of the people who drew these. Very, very impressed. Yeah. That was smooth getting down from there. Alright, we're on the last of the ones that we're looking at right now. This is DDS Genetic Memory Export, subject Parado Calderon, 4 of 4, date 1498, location Agnadello. My enemies will come in greater numbers if my brothers do not reach me first. I give my life for my sons, gambling everything upon a legend. Where I am empty in faith, I am filled with desperate hope. So beautiful, it is a plain thing, carefully folded inside a simple wooden box. But it is also so much more. It speaks inside my head. I feel that it wants to heal my wounds. No, I am here for my son. I wrap his tiny body in the shroud. Flawed material, it tells me. I tell it he is not flawed, but it insists. I order it to heal him. I feel as though my head will burst. It takes all my concentration to keep from blacking out. My son screams. I have to force myself to leave him in the cloth. What chance does he have without it? I cradle my baby, wrapped in the shroud. It is humming an eerie song, and the voice in my head matches the tune. Your pain is temporary. Ignore it, it demands. Does it not understand that he is a mere infant? I remove my son from the shroud. He is no longer crying. He looks up at me with glossy eyes, and I wonder if he has truly been healed. Has this been worth the pain I have caused? I return the shroud to its box and leave. You know, I do wonder. I was very worried it was going to do the same thing it did to that other guy. Just kill the baby. That would have been pretty fucked up. I could almost see them having that happen. So, I mean, yikes. The shroud is very scary, man. I don't know if I would trust it. I do think it's used in a later game in the series without actually being named, though. I'll talk about that when we get there. It actually makes perfect sense for it to, in some way or another, have been in use in that game. This building's very pretty. I think I've mentioned that before as well. I think this one's just gorgeous. Sucker for cool and beautiful architecture. So, what upsets you? I don't know what to tell you. Alright. We'll mark that. There's 2 chests that we gotta get before we head over there, though. And then, yeah. We're good. Oh, they're not as good. They look sick. But you can't see the bottom part of it, so it's not as sick. Oh, beer collector belt is level 10? Also, we have exactly 70,000 and it costs us 10,000 to upgrade this. I don't know if that could be more perfect. We have 60,000 now. That's what oh, I was not expecting that to look so cool. Hold on, let me look at that. Wow. That looks cool. We're not using that color, but I actually really dig that. I like our other color a little more, but that... Oh my god, why am I clicking on everything except color? I like this a little more. I didn't need to go that high. Oh, is this for this building I'm going to right now? I would assume so. Yeah, this is. Okay, this is St. Margaret's, Westminster. St. Margaret's Church is on the grounds of the Houses of Parliament. It's one of the oldest churches in England, having been built by Edward the Confessor to accommodate the growing populace. The House of Commons and the Speaker have attended Mass at St. Margaret's since 1614, and sermons were traditionally given by the Speaker's chaplain. In 1643, early in the English Civil War, parliamentarian Edmund Waller plotted to return King Charles to London, an act of betrayal to the Long Parliament. Waller's plot, as it was known, what an original name, was discovered by Long Parliament leader John Pym during a sermon at St. Margaret's. Pym immediately ordered the arrest of Waller and his co-conspirators from the church, and poor old Edmund was ultimately banished for his crimes. I mean, that's probably better than, you know, getting killed, right? Maybe. I'm told the churchyard was a popular burial site for many centuries, but it is a burial site ever really popular. I mean, they're not as good as nightclubs. Anyway, by the mid-19th century, the yard became so overcrowded that doctors claimed the foul air would negatively affect proceedings in Parliament. The parish obtained a new burial yard in Fulham Road and relieved St. Margaret's Yard of its many occupants. Notable people to be married in St. Margaret's include the poets John Milton, Thomas Campbell, and diarist Samuel Pepys. Pepys, maybe. Not to each other, to other people. I must make that clear. I see. It is a very pretty looking building. It's really cool that it's actually a lot older than some of the other ones as well. I quite dig it. I'm a sucker for cool old stuff. That's why I like Assassin's Creed so much. I like the blue there. That's kind of stands out a little bit. Looks good. Like, it could have looked bad, but it actually looks pretty good. Quite like that. Okay, anyways. Oh, look at this. It's a little obelisk. I mentioned this isn't a full-on Egyptian one. Just an obelisk. There's a bunch. Oh yeah, it's just part of the design there. Okay. That. I think that was the second to last one of these, I believe. Holiday time, booking for an excursion train. Interesting. Interesting. We're having a good time, everybody. There's that fight club. Maybe we should take a minute to get involved.
Someone of them.
It's that window up there. That's where we need to go. Let's see, where are we? We just grabbed that there. Cleared this building. Should be in relatively good shape. Still gotta grab stuff in this area. Okay. Yeah, let's do this fight club. I just wanted to verify where we were headed next.
Fresh. Someone to tell that chap is easy.
I think there's a couple guys over there synced up saying the exact same thing. What's up with that? Ooh, look at this. This is fancy. Yeah, this is a fight.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was going to die of boredom. Now, into the ring with you.
Oh, don't worry, Topping. I'm gonna kick their ass.
Keep it busy!
Triple? Oh, it is. Oh, that's good. Let's go. Now that was a good one. Alright, let's keep going. We gotta win a bunch of times. Holy shit.
Whatever shall I do?
Drink!
Walk kill. Let's go.
Whatever shall I do?
Where's the triple? Where's the triple? God damn it. Wanted that quad. That's nice. Alright, let's keep going. Assuming the farther we go, the better off we'll be on this. We're trying to level up.
Cut his eyes out!
Is that a quad? Looks like it is, yeah. You just watch that and think you're still gonna win.
Absolutely
I
delightful.
think that's why you didn't even bother to throw a punch.
Do you fancy a challenge? Who else will take on our champion to be?
Whatever shall I do?
He's as good as dead!
Ow.
I'll take down all of you!
God, stop swapping cartridges around people. What I need Jacob to do.
Incredible. Well
Go to the
done.
wrong people. We're like halfway through this.
Next up, hurry now.
Poison that's over the floor!
This is a two for again. Jacob does not know how to just pick a target.
Knock off!
Oh, that's kind of hurt.
Delightful. Shall we put your skills to the test with another round?
Yes. Let's keep going. This is definitely the way you get your triple and quadruple kills on those, to just keep going over and over again.
Flank him!
Watch it! He's a feisty one!
Didn't want to kill you, but you gave me no choice.
Stay on his back! I'll take down all of you!
You are a joiner and the blessing dealer.
Combat Mastery perk unlocked. Okay.
Don't worry, we won't tell the cost.
Whatever shall I do?
Oh,
Where's he going?
yeah, that's a
Give him a
ouch.
good cleaving. Finish him off, and we'll go for a drink.
Go!
Keep him busy.
Get away from the guy that we can accidentally kill. God damn it!
That's over the floor.
Jacob, you fucking moron! Why would you go for them?
Take his head off.
You'll be singing a different tune.
I guess we don't want a triple either. Fucking fine.
Wait for that.
Didn't even want a double, I guess. Fuck you. Jacob really did not want to fucking do more than one at a time. Oh, that's a double. God damn it! I thought I was blocking that other guy. He's making a fucking double. So annoying trying to sell off the
bloody neck.
How's about I'll stick a hot poke in it? Still in it, that's over the floor. He's as good as dead.
Oh, why did it have to be a double? There was two other people right next to us. So dumb. However it decides how many people you defeat,
Take his head
it is
off.
terrible.
Let him breathe.
That's quiet. Oh, you think you can win? No. That'll do.
Good fight, my lord. Ladies and gentlemen,
You leveled him up
we
pretty
have a
good, but not
new
lot.
champion.
Get out of here. Let's continue on our way. Alright. So, we still got this area up here, that area. I reckon what we do is we clear the lower one first, go up there, and make a way here. That seems to make sense to me.
Well, sir.
Just pass by all these esteemed gentlemen and ladies on our way downtown. Alright. Accountants. What a lovely sign to read. I definitely want to read about accountants. Not.
Drink to the queen.
I'm sure there's some kind of interesting anecdote about accountants at some point in history, but boy, if I couldn't even begin to guess what it would be. So how do you make accountants interesting? I think we need to go this way. Like I've done that. So we already have one other one somewhere. I'm starting to think it's the one that was over here. I don't see another one in here to grab. So yeah, maybe we've already grabbed one here. I feel like we would have saw it, yeah. I want to say we already got that one, Because, where is it? Yeah, we would have found it if it was here. Check one more time back this way, but I really think we already got one here. Shit happens. Just annoying trying to make sure we have everything. Do it, Jacob. Yes. To be honest, I don't care. What have we discovered here? This is Wellington Barracks. That makes sense why there's those guys there then. The Wellington Barracks were built by Sir Francis Smith and Philip Hardwick in 1838, and since that time it has been the home of the most senior regiment of the British Infantry, the Grenadier Guards. Lovely chaps. The length of the barracks runs between Queen Anne's Gate and Buckingham Gate. The building is also home to the Royal Military Chapel, which was destroyed in 1944 during a German blitz on London. It was rebuilt in the 1960s and is at present the only military chapel remaining in all of London. Shame it was destroyed, but to be fair, the Allies destroyed the German stuff like 100 times over, so take that. I don't want to kill any of you guys. You're not bad people.
Look at him there!
Don't make me kill you!
Stop! It's the dungeon.
Fine, I'll kill you. You've chosen death.
You'll be very sorry for that.
Stop hitting me with that. You chose this. You could have let me knock you out. But no, you just had to fucking hear me some fucking... Oh my god, stop putting the hat on. Keep that. I wasn't gonna kill you. Until I had no other fucking choice. It was the only way. I just wanted to open the goddamn chest that is legally on their territory and I am illegally opening. This is fair game, damn it.
Where do you think
Notice.
you're going?
Come on! Fine. Die, die, die. Whatever. I'm not getting in a fight with you fuckers. At least one of them dies. Alright. You don't need to back me up. It's fine. It's enough killing in here. We don't need to kill anyone. If they can't survive me, they can't survive their training anyways, you know? It's fine. Hey, that's all the illustrations. Alright. Don't gotta get any more historical posters. This is the Tower. 7th day of June, 1915. That's in the future. But look at that. That's cool looking. I wonder what that's referring to specifically. Alright, let's look at that. Okay, man, I broke my own rule and killed those people. Could I have done this?
I think now is the time.
You're amazing.
I am amazing. Thanks for noticing my amazingness. I don't want to go all the way to the fucking roof. I wanted to go to the bridge. You absolute dumbass. Go down. There. Awesome. Thanks. That's what I was trying to get. New database entry. Alright. Timestamp 2014-1201. Location redacted. This is reconstructed data 008.
The Paris facility was completely destroyed, along with our best samples. All that work, lost forever. With that in mind, These are notes towards increased efforts in locating new precursor samples. I want to merge industry and entertainment in the hearts and minds of the public. Every product and service Abstergo offers should be sending user data to Helix for us to look through. That will be a tough sell to a public who's already scared of Big Brother, so we will sell them on Big Mother. Nobody likes it when the government snoops on our social media, but everyone's wearing an Abstergo body band fitness monitor. What about an Abstergo stenographer? We take a sample from the plaintiff and defendant, and then relive the case through the animals. Yes, that's what I want. I'll ask Mr. Ricken to lean on the Justice Department to get samples from the prison population as well. Laetitia has authorized a series of Abstergo clinics. We're going to open them in cities around the world. Abstergo Healthcare. Imagine being adopted and finding out who your birth parents are, along with your entire medical history in minutes. Under Melanie Lemay's watch, Abstergo Entertainment has more users than ever. That's great, but that's still a pretty small user base. But we need to expand our demographics. Not a lot of virtual feature enthusiasts in the octogenarian set. So let's make products that appeal to them. I want to create a digital wake where people can show the loved ones they leave behind their best memories together. From the Angelus baby monitor to a virtual funeral, I want everyone on this planet to be connected to Helix. Then we can... God damn it. What's the use? It's over. I'm finished.
Interesting. So yeah, that is kind of a scary thought. Literally everything ever being sent to fucking the goddamn Helix server for them to look through. But ooh, excuse me. Sounds like he's having a rough day of it. So that's at least not right. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I don't know where that's coming from. Don't get stuck on things, please. There's a door. Might as well use it, it's open, right? I heard people talking. Nothing? I'm cool with that. Greetings to you. Alright, let's see here. Doing excellent on the collectathon, so I want to keep this train a-rolling. You wanna try anything? Don't push me. Yeah, you're in big trouble. Don't fucking piss me off. I will kick yo asses. You don't understand, I kicked the shit out of the most elite grenadiers the British have. Mainly because I just wanted to steal some stuff from a chest to count towards completion. Not anything personal. They really didn't deserve it. They did nothing wrong, you see. They're just wrong place, wrong time, except... You know, they could have just not noticed. That's my phone.
Stay away from me!
Do you... Don't push
It will
me.
not remain peaceful.
I know I didn't kill civilians. That's why it's fucked up that I just did that. I don't fucking care right now. Hey. How do we get this guy? Down. That gonna work? Yes. Alright. 3 more Helix. Let's just go. Is the stream paused? Oh, I had the stream paused. Some fucking how. I didn't realize. That's why it wasn't fucking pulled up. Okay. It kept fucking doing that. Sorry, guys. My bad. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's mark these, why not? Still got a lot of those royal letters, or royal correspondence to get, I should say. We'll see if they amount to anything or if they're just historical, like, interesting doodads. Not doodads, that's the wrong word. Just little interesting things to read. I bet you we gotta read about this place. I bet you. This looks important. We get the letter first, I reckon. Oh, maybe we've already read about this place. It's also possible. Mind me, I'm just gonna take the letter. Sleeping man. Alright, memory item acquired. May 21st, 1865. From Mrs. Lincoln. Madam, I have received the letter which your majesty had the kindness to write, and am deeply grateful for its expressions of tender sympathy, coming, as they do, from a heart which, from its own sorrow, can appreciate the intense grief I now endure. Accept, madam, the assurance of my heartfelt thanks, and believe me in the deepest sorrow, your majesty's sincere and grateful friend, Mary Lincoln. I wonder if it's telling a story. Maybe I should wait to read them. I don't know. But if I wait to read them, that's going to be a lot of them to read. One go. That's it. Go smoke bombs. Go. Oh, that's almost terrible.
Stop him!
No. Don't stop him.
We have an intruder!
No,
There!
you don't have an intruder. I just want to open the chests without killing you guys. Why do you gotta ruin everything?
You will pay!
I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, whatever.
Got it!
I guess I didn't need to kill him, but okay. It worked. I'm doing nothing wrong.
Next time, it's the Old Bailey for you.
Oh, really? Fine, you done pissed me off. All gunners must die. Regardless of I know these guys are just doing their job. But they're really getting on my nerves. Alright. I'm actively trying not to kill them, but I'm also not going to spend 3 hours trying not to kill them. Okay, so we've cleared all the surrounding areas of buildings, it looks like. Except for maybe one letter at the very end over here, which is right there. Okay. Sorry. So I reckon we will make our way around the outer edge of the park and then eventually clear this last, I reckon. So let's go check this island up here. That should have a letter. Is it a little bit cheating that I just know where they are? Yes. Is it significantly quicker this way? Also, yes. It's so much faster. There we go. This one. We'll keep reading them. June 13th, 1865. To the Prince of Wales. My dear Bertie, I fear I cannot admire the names you propose to give the baby. I had hoped for some fine old name. Frederick is, however, the best of the two, and I hope you will call him so. George only came over with the Hanoverian family. However, if the dear child grows up good and wise, I shall not mind what his name is. Of course, you will add Albert at the end, like your brothers, as you know we settled long ago that all dearest Papa's male English descendants should bear that name to mark our line, just as I wish all the girls to have Victoria at the end of theirs. I lay great stress on this, and it is done in a great many families. The naming each other all the same thing has always been a little weird to me. I feel like the only reason that you should do it, with all due respect, is if you really, really care about a family member and you actually want to name your child after them. So, otherwise, go with a name that you actually want to name. And also, when you name a kid, keep in mind that that has to be their name. They have to live with it. You know? Yeah. There was, I don't know who it was that named their kid Yoda, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you understand how bad that kid's gonna get bullied? That's horrible. They're not gonna like Star Wars now. Congratulations. Anyways, let's read this. To Earl Russell, the Queen can assure Lord Russell that he need be under no apprehension of her not arriving in time for the opening of Parliament. If she has the whole Monday open, she can go when she likes, and with Alberta she has no longer cause to fear a bad passage. To enable the Queen to go through what she can only compare to an execution, it is of importance to keep the thought of it as much from her mind as possible, and therefore the going to Windsor to wait 2 whole days for this dreadful ordeal would do her positive harm. The Queen has never till now mentioned this painful subject to Lord Russell, but she wishes once for all to just express her own feelings. She must, however, premise her observations by saying that she entirely absolves Lord Russell and his colleagues from any attempt ever to press upon her what is so very painful an effort. The Queen must say that she does not feel bitterly the want of feeling of those who ask the Queen to go to open Parliament. That the public should wish to see her she fully understands, and has no wish to prevent, quite the contrary. But why this wish should be of so unreasonable and unfeeling a nature as to long to witness the spectacle of a poor, broken-hearted widow, nervous and shrinking, dragged in deep mourning, alone in state, as a show, where she used to go supported by her husband, to be gazed at, without delicacy of feeling, is a thing she cannot understand, and she never could wish her bitterest foe to be exposed to. She will do it this time, as she promised it, but she owns she resents the unfeelingness of those who have clamored for it, of the suffering which it will cause her, nervous as she now is. She can give no idea, but she owns she hardly knows how she will go through it. Were the Queen a woman possessed of strong nerves, she would not mind going through this painful exhibition, but her nerves, from the amount of anxiety and constant unceasing work which is quite overwhelming her, as well as from her deep sorrow, are terribly and increasingly shaken. She will suffer much for some time after from the shock to her nervous system which this ordeal will occasion. It is hard, when she works and slaves away all day until late at night, not to be spared at least such trials. I see. Alright. Let's go. You know, this is an area we're not supposed to be in, but there's no one around, so it's like, honestly, fine. Ooh. I spoke too soon. Come on, dude.
Where do you...
Dude, I am keeping you alive. Shut the fuck up. Right behind this tree. Go to sleep. Take a fucking nap. You might get fired for it, but I don't care. See? I don't have to kill you guys. And you don't make me kill you guys. Just to be safe, you're taking a nap. Mainly so you all get dropped equally. Okay. 2 more chests. That's awesome. We're in good shape. Like how as quickly as I said there was no enemies, they appeared. Alright, We already knew where this one was. I believe I just walked by it before. Oh yeah, I was on that tree stump. Easy peasy.
Sickness can be quite a trial.
It is, but I didn't stick with it.
There we go.
How you doing?
How's it going, pal? Alright, up the tree, I believe, is where we must go. Up the tree. There we go. You did it, Jacob. I'm so proud of you. 2 more of those to collect. Nice. Okay, anything else this way? There was another letter up here-ish. Oh my god. Fucking stop, game. I hate that. It won't let me just put the cursor where I want it and then put a fucking marker. You. Unworthy. Alright, this must be the one I was looking for. Alright, this one is May 22nd, 1867. Dearest Bertie, these lines will be given you on my birthday with the insignia of the Order of the Thistle, which I know you wished much to have, and which therefore I wish to give you on my poor old sad birthday. Once so happy and bright, I hope it will be quite a surprise to you. I mean to give dear Arthur, who is now 17, the Garter on the same day. I would also have given Affy the office of Constable of the Round Tower, but his home is not properly in England, and the income is of no consequence to him. I shall give it to poor Victor, and would ask you to tell him in my name, saying to him at the same time that I thought he ought now to be very prudent and not to embark in any speculation. You should impress this strongly upon him. As Lenchen and Christian live at Frogmore, I mean to make Christian Ranger of Windsor Park, which will give him some pleasant occupation and be a help to General Seymour. But it will make no difference whatever as to the shooting, which remains entirely in my hands and under my direction. VR. Let's see. That one is collected, and there should be one somewhere up here-ish, I believe. Just grab this chest on the way, I think. Wherever it happens to be. There it is. I got distracted by those guys and then I kept running. Oh, right there. These guys are just gonna keep getting stabbed in the park, I think.
Better get out of here before it's too late.
That's what I think. Here we are. It's just leaving all these letters around. I know that they're collectibles, but it seems funny. Alright, December 16th, 1867. To Lord Stanley. The Queen has received Lord Stanley's letter of the 12th. She cannot doubt that is Lord Stanley's wish to observe the constitutional practice of taking the Queen's pleasure before he forwards dispatches of any importance to their destination. But she cannot approve of the irregular habit which has crept in of sending off dispatches without her sanction having been previously obtained, trusting to the power of cancelling them by telegraph if disapproved. She would therefore certainly wish that the old custom of obtaining her approval before they are sent should be resumed. The Queen is not aware that she has ever failed in at once returning any box marked immediate, and when she is at Windsor, not even a single post need be lost by reference to her. She must also remark with respect to the despatch in question that though dated the 9th, it was only sent from the Foreign Office on the evening of the 10th, and reached her on the 11th. The Queen would further observe that Lord Stanley's remark that there is a wide difference between the expression of a personal opinion in conversation and the formal giving of advice by the government, etc., does not hold good, as the moment such conversations are recorded in official dispatches, Supposed to have received the sanction of the sovereign, they entirely lose their character as private and personal communications. I see. Okay. Next is this guy. Making excellent progress, I tell you. Just gonna keep walking around this park. It's a nice change of pace, just a nice stroll through the park, occasionally stabbing at the fuck ass. Getting some royal letters.
All right there, Mr. Fry.
We have to leave the park. That's okay. These things happen. Let's see. This one is December 19th, 1867. From General Gray. General Gray presents his humble and most devoted duty to your majesty. He has shrunk from a reluctance beyond words to express from saying anything to alarm your majesty, and if he spoke on the subject yesterday, it was only in obedience to Mr. Hardy's opinion that he ought to do so. But in what he said yesterday, he said perhaps less than he ought to have done, for he feels that, with a view to your majesty's safety, it is absolutely necessary that your majesty should be under no delusion as to the designs which are harbored against your majesty, or as to the peculiar facility which Osborne affords, in spite of the utmost watchfulness, for carrying them into execution. Crimes such as those contemplated cannot easily be perpetrated in crowded thoroughfares, or where there is a large population, and the most unsafe places for your majesty at this moment are those where the population is most thin and scattered. General Gray says this with much pain and reluctance, for he knows how it will jar against your majesty's feelings and tend to disturb your majesty's comfort. But he would be utterly unworthy of the confidence your majesty has reposed in him if he hesitated now, even at the risk of incurring your majesty's displeasure, in saying what he believes the case for your majesty's precious safety requires. He shrunk yesterday from telling your majesty the full extent of this information received with respect to the designs against your majesty. He now sends for your majesty's perusal the note he received from Mr. Hardy after he had seen him on Tuesday, and in answer to one that General Gray wrote to ask if he thought it necessary that your majesty should be informed of the designs against your majesty's person. He also sends the letter he has this morning received from Mr. Hardy, as well as one from the Duke of Buckingham, corroborating the information received at the Home Office, also one from the Duke of Cambridge, enclosing an anonymous letter, evidently written in a good spirit, warning him of the designs against your majesty, which, it is said, they are only waiting for rendering the services of the military in and about London more immediately available in the event of incendiary fires, which appears the form of outbreak most to be apprehended. Lord Derby had written thus far, and was about to bring you under your majesty's notice the painful and alarming reports which have been received of designs against your majesty's person, when he received a letter from General Gray, informing him that he had felt it to be his duty not to shrink from laying before your majesty the intelligence itself, which, received in the first instance by telegram from Lord Monk, has since been confirmed in several respects from various quarters. As your majesty will see the Duke of Buckingham tomorrow, Lord Derby abstains from detailing the measures which your majesty's servants have taken for guarding against the particular danger thus indicated, in which moreover his grace has taken a prominent part. It is indescribably painful to him to acknowledge even to himself that so fearful a crime should be contemplated, but disposed as he is to disregard mere rumors of such threatened atrocity against your majesty, or your majesty's servants, of which there have been abundance, he cannot shut his eyes to the conviction that such schemes are in serious contemplation, and that the determination of a few resolute and desperate men to effect them, at the hazard of their own lives, requires the utmost vigilance to defeat them, and even that may prove insufficient. Lord Derby would hardly venture to write thus openly, if he were not aware that your majesty is inaccessible, perhaps even, if he may be permitted to say so, too much so, to personal apprehension. but he trusts that he may be allowed most respectfully, but most earnestly, to represent that it is a duty which your majesty owes to many millions of loyal subjects, not to expose to unnecessary risk a life so incalculably valuable to the country, and he cannot but concur in the opinion which he knows has been submitted to your majesty by General Grey, that few places could afford such facilities as Osborne, to such a design as is, he fears with too much truth, entertained. Of course, as long as it is your majesty's pleasure to remain there, every precaution that can be taken will be taken, both by land and sea, to provide for your majesty's safety. But Lord Derby cannot withhold the expression of his own strong opinion that primary object could be far better secured even in London, but still more at Windsor, and he would feel himself not only deeply responsible to public opinion, but personally criminal in his own conscience if he shrank from submitting this view to your majesty, unpleasing as he knows it must be. In any case, Lord Derby would urge upon your majesty, with all possible earnestness, at least so far to cooperate with those whose duty and affection alike prompt to watch over your majesty's safety, as to limit your hours of driving out as far as possible to daylight, and to be accompanied by a sufficient attendance to provide against coup de main. The house at Osborne may, by extreme care, be protected, but your majesty's unattended late drives afford an opportunity for desperate adventurers against which no vigilance can effectually provide. I love how this goes on for so long, simply because he just keeps feeling like he needs to apologize or like say all these extra things so it's not coming off as rude. It's just funny to me. Oh my god, you could cut like 500 words out of this and it would still get the point across. Also, you can get a little look into what her thoughts are, even from someone else's perspective. She's taking these late night drives, I assume carriage rides, almost alone. I mean, yeah, gives you an idea of her state of mind, I think. Which in and of itself is interesting. Let's grab this flower. I totally missed that. Then we'll make our way on down to this island here, maybe. Yeah, that's the play, I think. That one was a long one, man. At least it wasn't like straight run-on sentence for the whole thing, like that one was. That was a little more readable. Even if it seemed to repeat a lot. Hey.
No offense.
Look at it! It's the bike! I love those bikes so much. Oh my god, I want to try and ride one of those. That's awesome. Oh man. Alright, this is the Yellow Day Lily. Hemerocalis flava. What do you think flavor? What flavor is it? Coquetry. What the fuck word is that? I don't know. This fragile beauty is made the emblem of coquetry because its flowers seldom last the second day. The language of flowers. I have fucking no idea what kind of word that is. What the fuck? Just making shit up now. That ain't real. What's going on? Unnecessary.
Keep it busy!
Just occurred to me that this was a cargo hijack, actually. Oh, you're not a bad guy. Let me just take this. Are you my guard?
That's a girl.
He's just coming along. Oh shit! No! That was my homeboy. How could you do that? Take care of me. How How could we do this?
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Ow. I wouldn't have done that, but I guess it just kind of happened. Need to level up that anyways. Jesus. Okay, back to what we were doing. This island is next on my list.
Doing fine.
Oh, that was great. Holy shit. That was amazing. Going too fast. Like I'm going exactly the right speed.
Oh, this must be the dress you wrote about.
It's wonderful. Technology is crazy at this point. Oh, that's what's over here. It's not a letter. I was expecting a letter, not gonna lie. Alright, next stop. Alright, what do we have? So that letter is probably our next stop. And then there should be something up here. Secrets of London should be finished being collected very soon. So on that one up there is one. It's a nice bridge. I like that. Where is this letter? There it is. Doing pretty good, I'm sure. Alright, only 4 more after this one. This one is October 14th, 1867. From the Queen's Journal. General Grey asked to see me when I came in and said he was sorry to alarm me, but must show me a telegram for Mr. Hardy, reporting that the mayor of Manchester had informed him, having the news from a reliable source, that the Fenians had said they meant to try and seize me here, and were starting today or tomorrow. Too foolish. Mr. Hardy added that special precautions should be taken, so General Grey asked to be allowed to send at once for a detachment of troops from Aberdeen, 93rd Highlanders, to be placed at Abergeldy, but letting it appear as if it were for tomorrow's ceremony. He has also asked for additional police. Well, seems like they're taking their job pretty damn seriously. I suppose of all the jobs in the world to take seriously, the protection of a royal would be considered pretty fucking high up there. Right? Ooh, look at this. I like this little building. This is cool. Is that the last one? Or do we have one more after this? I don't remember. I think there's one more, yeah. We're doing great, though. So then, next stop is over here. Mark the flower. There's a chest, and there's that. Okay. We're doing excellent. Most excellent. Most excellent. Hello, kitty. Oh, they're having a nice day at the park there. Let's grab the chest and then grab that on our way. That seems reasonable. 99. Sleep tight. Gonna be sleeping with the fishes tonight. all the helix glitches. They give us a database entry? Nice. No! Wow, they didn't give us one last database entry. It's kind of nuts. That's all the flowers. The unlocked crimson. This one is Anemone. Anemone hepatica. Forsaken. Anemone was a nymph, beloved by Zephyr. Flora, jealous of her, banished her from the court and transformed her into a flower that blows before the return of spring. Zephyr has abandoned this unhappy beauty to the rude caresses of Boreas, who, unable to gain her love, harshly shakes her, half opens her blossoms, and causes her immediately to fade. The language of flowers. Oh, we can look at inventory and see what that color is as well.
I've seen it before.
I actually really
Does he
like
know?
it.
Going mad. That's the only explanation for this.
But it is the color of our enemies, and that doesn't seem very fitting. It is probably a better color, though, than what we have. I kind of really like that. I think we'll stick with that. I'm kind of used to this. I think it looks really good with this outfit, too. Okay. Our next collectible is right here. And we should have 1, 2... Okay, there's 4 of those over there, and there's also the 3 big chests. And that's everything. Awesome. We're doing so good on collectibles. There's almost none left. What we'll probably do is we'll go get that outfit. I believe it's an Eevee outfit. And then what we'll do is probably complete the races, and then try and figure out what we need to do for Robert Topping and Ned Weiner to fully upgrade their stuff. We'll level it all up, you know? There we go. Gimme. Come on. You shouldn't have done that. Alright, we got all the secrets of London, which I can just clear out now. This perk increases lethality by 2. Combat mastery slightly increases your overall damage. Doing good. There's a couple of those things I would just not be able to get, but it is always good. I thought he was going to get mad at me for a second. I have to put this guy to sleep, I think. Sleep. It doesn't take too long to put him to sleep, right? Alright, this one. October 16th, 1866. To the Prince of Wales. Dear Bertie, I yesterday evening, after dinner, received your letter of the preceding day on the subject of your visit to St. Petersburg. That you should like to see Russia, and above all, to be present at the marriage of dear Alex's sister, and that Dagmar should wish to see her kind brother-in-law's face at so trying a time, I think perfectly natural. I own I do not much like the idea. First, I think it is a bad time of year for you to go there. Secondly, that your visit to St. Petersburg, as you will remember I told you when 2 years ago you wished to go to Dagmar's marriage with the other Tsarewitch, ought to be for itself alone, and not on such an occasion. And thirdly, I think the government overrate the importance of it in a political point of view. These are my reasons against it, and to that I may add another, which, dear child, you know I have often already alluded to. Your remaining so little quiet at home and always running about the country, and all of us would like to see you a little more stationary, and therefore I was in hopes that this autumn and winter this would have been the case. However, if you are still desirous to go now, I will not object to it. It's crazy to think, like, the British royal family and the Russian royal families were so close at one time, and the German royal family as well. Like, they were all really close, and then that did not last. Oh, this is down there. I see. Someone almost saw me. Just gonna nab that. February 6th, 1866. From the Queen's Journal. A fine morning. Terribly nervous and agitated. At 10:30 left Windsor for London, with the children, ladies, and gentlemen. Great crowds out, and so I had, for the first time since my great misfortune, an escort. Dressing after luncheon, which I could hardly touch, wore my ordinary evening dress, only trimmed with miniver, and my cap with a long flowing tulle veil, a small diamond and sapphire coronet, rather at the back, and diamonds outlining the front of my cap. It was a fearful moment for me when I entered the carriage alone, and the band played, also when all the crowds cheered, and I had great difficulty in repressing my tears. But our two dear affectionate girls were a true help and support to me, and they so thoroughly realized all I was going through. The crowds were most enthusiastic, and the people seemed to look at me with sympathy. We had both windows open, in spite of very high wind. When I entered the house, which was very full, I felt as if I should faint. All was silent and all eyes fixed upon me, and there I sat alone. I was greatly relieved when all was over, and I stepped down from the throne. So thankful that the great ordeal of today was well over, that I was enabled to get through it. Yeah, I mean, concerning what ended up happening to her, I don't blame her for being like that. Granted, I don't normally say much sympathy for royalty, considering they're fucking rich as shit. But, again, if you lose family, especially family that important to you, and then you're in those high-stress situations, I cannot even imagine, so... Can I enter this place? Collect this chest? It seems so.
He's not supposed to be here!
Fine, you die. I didn't want to kill you. You? I wanted to put a skateboard to sneak by. Guess you chose me.
I beg your pardon!
Nothing personal, mate. I got the camera aim up. Thanks. Chest there, and chest there. Look at this place. Wow! I've been in here before, so I knew what it was like, but man. Not in real life, obviously. I've never been in here, really. But in-game. It's probably the closest I'll ever get to being in here. Probably the closest most people ever will. It's very impressive. I can't imagine they do tours. Buddy, you want to turn around? Alright, go to sleep. You going to sleep is going to make this a lot easier. Alright, new database entry. This is the White Drawing Room. Right, so get this. There's a room in Buckingham Palace called the White Drawing Room, and everything in the room is yellow. I can't tell you how much this frustrates me. Did it used to be white paint? Did it go yellow? How much were people smoking in those days? If you're going to call it a white room, paint it white. Not magnolia, not sunset dawn, not Jaundiced snowflake. White. Whatever. Here's some information. The the white drawing room was designed by John Nash and has served as a reception area for guests of the royal family from the very beginning. These days, the royal family uses the room as a backdrop for their family portraits, and more so as a, I'm sorry, if they can't be bothered to paint the place properly, why should I be bothered to talk about it? Wow. Wow, Sean, that's pretty impressive writing there. That's pretty. Purple is nice. Although they seem to have just put it all over the place, which makes it less cool. I get why they do that shit, though. I understand. I'm gonna have to deal with that guy here, I think. Is this guy's job just to sit in the royal palace and just play piano? Make sure.
Oh, shit!
Oh, relax. Also, don't fucking make a scene.
Don't kill me just yet.
It's nothing. It's nothing personal, man. Eagle Splendor Belt. That's a worse belt than what we have. We're in the area we're probably least supposed to go. And we get a belt that's worse than the one that we have. Don't mind me. Just gonna loot this. Lignum Vitae. So much easier to get through locked doors in this game, man. Okay, second to last, Royal Correspondence. April 29th, 1865. To Mrs. Lincoln. Dear Madam, though a stranger to you, I cannot remain silent when so terrible a calamity has fallen upon you and your country, and must express personally my deep and heartfelt sympathy with you under the shocking circumstances of your present dreadful misfortune. No one can better appreciate that than I can, who am myself utterly broken-hearted at the loss of my own beloved husband, who is the light of my life, my stay, my all, what your sufferings must be, and I earnestly pray that you may be supported by him to whom alone the sorely stricken can look for comfort in this hour of heavy affliction. With the renewed expression of true sympathy, I remain, dear madam, your sincere friend, Victoria R. Ooh, there's two people here. Is he just gonna stand in that doorway perpetually? So this is less than ideal. So me wants that chest. Can I just nab him?
Teach this clotter! Look at me! Why would you want to kill me?
See, I didn't have to kill him. I'm a good assassin. I don't kill people who are unnecessary. Unless they're not these guys, then I'll just kill them. Don't want to kill these people. It's very gentlemanly of me to kill them. Here's our last chest opening. Whoa! The Ulfbert blade. Is that in my inventory? Come on. That's like a real thing, isn't it? Hold on a second. The Ulfbert blade. That's I swear I've heard of that. Isn't it the Ulfbert sword? Yeah, they have an inscription that says, like, Ulfbert. It's a Frankish personal name. They're a real thing. They're super cool. Okay, that makes sense why we can't use it. It's not only a sword type that isn't in the game, because you don't get, like, swords like that. You get canes in the game. But also because it's, like, really fucking old. It's from the Viking Age. We do actually get one, I want to say, in the Frankish DLC for Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oi!
Just grab
You'll
it.
regret that!
Can I just... I don't want to execute you. I don't actually want to. You may live. I can just do that and run away. It's just a smart idea, man. Last collectible time, let's go! Holy shit. Life and letters. Collect the royal letters. April 27th, 1865. To the King of the Belgians. Most beloved uncle, your two precious little letters of the 23rd and 25th have touched me deeply. That you should think of writing to me when you are feeling weak and unwell is too kind. Dr. Jenner has written daily to me, and he laments deeply that you did not in the beginning follow their advice and did not take enough nourishment, which would have prevented all this sinking and weakness. Beloved uncle, I earnestly and seriously entreat you never to neglect the doctor's advice again, and to think how valuable your life is for all Europe, not to speak of me and your children. We have most extraordinary weather, real July, with a perfectly cloudless sky and deep blue sea. It is indeed quite marvelous and not wholesome. These American news are most dreadful and awful. One never heard of such a thing. I only hope it will not be catching it elsewhere. I heard from the dear Countess. The extract I sent you before was from Vicky, and she is most favorable to the idea of Prince Christian of Augustenburg, and the thing would now be to see how by degrees it could be naturally brought about. I will send you the copy of what she says about it tomorrow. I hope to hear your dear opinion. Ever your devoted and unhappy niece, VR. I didn't realize she was the niece of the King of the Belgians. That's cool. Also, I don't know why I never put it together that this game takes place pretty much concurrently to the Civil War over in the U.S. That's crazy. Or at least those letters were at the time. I forget exactly. Was it... What year did that end? I'm having trouble remembering exactly. Where's the nearest one to that? Probably here. Let's go collect that, shall we? I'm happy. We have collected all the things. I no longer can be like, no, we must collect chests. It only took us 11 episodes to collect everything. But hey, we got it, right? From now on, we can focus mostly on just the main stuff now. There is, actually, I think there's some collectibles in one other area, but we haven't gotten there yet. Plus, I don't remember how many, if any, collectibles are in the DLC. So, there are technically more collectibles, which we will collect, but the base game, clear. Oh, police officers. These guys aren't listening. Relax.
Murder! Murder!
Moida. Who done it? All I see is a couple dead gang members that aren't real people. Even though they are real people. Obviously, I don't think that in real life, chillax. Sorry, sir.
Back again, Jacob. Glad to see you.
I am back again, yes. Alright, let's go collect this. I definitely focused way too much on side stuff. I probably could have spread this out throughout most of the game, but I can't help myself. I'm sorry. This made it significantly easier to find the helix glitches especially. Instead of trying to, like, do them should have I feel like I should have done these correctly instead of the way I did these, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It does the same job either way. Do I have to do that on all of them? Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be cinematic. Oh yeah, look at the gear going in there. I'm just gonna skip this because it's gonna save some significant amounts of time. Playing the music from each one, but I'm just, you know, skipping over it. Or each set, I think. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's for Evie. And all this effort is for something we're probably not even doing. Probably tell why I'm not gonna wear it. It does take you out of the whole idea of what we're doing, because it looks a little ridiculous.
You don't suppose they've got another suit back there, do you? That one looks a bit tight for me.
And you would look a right tit in it.
Evie.
It is kind of lame that he doesn't get his own equivalent, though. Aegis. Yeah, that's just for Evie. Okay, so we've done the Fight Club. Should be 2 races. There's Triathlon and A to B race. We'll save the A to B race for last. We'll do it. Or you know what? No, I want to do the other one first. We'll save the Triathlon for last. But with that, I'm going to take a very fast bathroom break. And then we'll get on to these races. That's what we're going to do here. So I shall return momentarily. Alright, I return. Let me get set up here. Alright. Probably do that murder mystery after these. We also need to do some stuff for Ned, but again, that can wait a minute. Oh, keep going. There we go.
There'll be some dead rocks today! Put your tongue out!
Stop hitting my guy. You're welcome, sir. I look out for my rooks. Where I can. Cheers. Give me some little take bombs. Nice. Alright, let's go do this race. This one could be really fucking annoying. It's an A to B race, so we'll see.
Sir, I told her.
Considering it's in the last area, I think it's gonna be annoying.
You'll not find better in all London. I knew you were the racing type.
I can almost see what's
Only because it's something I need to do, and it's nice to have all of them completed, I feel like, at least once. Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it? What did I get out of my... Restart. God damn it. Why did it... I pressed the wrong button. I know I didn't waste that much time, but... Oh, man. Fucking hell. Why did I press that button? I was trying to turn. Ugh. God damn it. Alright. Oops.
You gotta take this!
Go faster. But I can ram walk a little faster. That's not. That's fucking terrible.
Easy, girl. Easy.
Still do this. Bad time for an itch, I know. Fully aware. Seriously wish I could just shoot his horse with him. I understand that that's sort of cheating. What else am I supposed to do? Just like all the way up there. The guy behind me needs to fuck off. The one guy is so far behind, I mean, just keep going in a straight line. Crap. The race is almost over and he's still in front. What the fuck? How do you win that? I wasn't able to catch up to him at all. Not at any fucking point. Not one time was I able to get up to him and be like, alright, I'm gonna ram you into something now. No, he was just significantly further ahead of me. And I have all of the skills and perks for the fucking driving. What? Like, you gotta be making this shit up, man. Get on his ass, dude. Seriously, he's just faster. As fast, but ahead. So how do I catch up? terrible part where it's right this guy behind me needs to fucking crash. Go a long fucking way to make this happen. Oh my god, yes. Yes. That was huge. That could be victory right there. Right there. So I think they kind of turn swerve on the actual track. That was sweet. Not fuck up there, and then we win. Holy shit. That was so lucky. That was not skill, that was all luck. Fucking hell, man. Alright. I gotta do the triathlon. Once we get that done, I think we just do a goddamn whatever it's called, the Fight Club again, until we get leveled up with him all the way. Seems to be the best chance of getting it done instead of doing the races. I know the Fight Club probably technically takes longer and is less exciting, but it's easier. It's more guaranteed victory. See how well this triathlon goes. I have to watch out for when it says run. Looks like I just went around. I don't know why I insisted on going over the building. I do that a lot. No,
Now, what about you? You'll get no finer bread than more spake with my flour. This will give you a nice little allowance.
I don't know who the fuck was talking before he started talking. I thought it was him for a second, but I'm like, the voice is wrong. And it was.
Yeah.
Got 5 minutes to 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
On me, coming through. Just run. Trying to zip line it. Excellent.
I wonder what that's all about.
Get in. Let's go.
Keep moving.
10 out of 37. We got 4 minutes. This might be kind of close, but I think we're not gonna drive for very far. Go. Go. There we go. That'll do. Oh my god, go! Oh, this is going the wrong way. I thought it was moving the wrong way. I thought it was. I wonder if ziplining is required in this section. Or not. I don't actually know. Why did I have to go down? Why didn't you just walk along the edge? Why did you have to do that? Why didn't you just make the jump? This part slows you down immensely. Fuck that all up. Definitely should have climbed that, but whatever. You didn't have to climb that, thanks. Oh, that wasted so much time. Line of fucking arrows. Oh my god, that used so much of our time. I should have zip lined that far, but I didn't know what a zip line to would be. Jesus, there's so many characters. Oh, a path just cleared for me. You saw that. They phased out of existence just for me. Go, Jacob. 10 more, and we got 1 minute. Go. What are you doing? Go. No! Wrong fucking thing! No! Why? Why would you do that, Jacob? You fucking moron! Oh, if I die, whatever. I don't fucking care. God damn it! Why would he do that? For fuck's sake. I thought I was going to the one directly in front of me. Why would I grapple onto the gigantic, ultra-tall fucking thing behind me? Why? Oh my goodness, I have to do that again. Are you fucking serious? Oh, why doesn't it let you restart? I should have clicked restart in the fucking menu. God damn it, I thought I would die and it would restart me. For fuck's sake. Fucking open the map. Fuck. Go. Oh, that actually fucking aggravated me. Why? Why did he do that? I was like, I don't have fucking time. We're gonna lose. Fucking... God damn it! Zipline fucked me over. Grappling, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Start the fucking race.
To have you.
God damn it, that actually pissed me the fuck off. He did so much. And we were almost to the end. I didn't think we were gonna win without fucking using the grappling. Because it was taking so fucking long. God damn it. Get out of my way, you stupid bunch of fucks. Get off and don't turn me around. So fucking dumb. If it doesn't help that much, we're doing it. I hate how long it takes to get out of the fucking cart. God damn. That actually aggravated the fuck out of me before. Go.
Let's go.
Not have time to go. Get around this side of the road then. Okay time, I reckon. have more time. More shake-ups. Significantly less carriages in my way. Just gotta kill the paper boy. I think it's paper boy. Not too much of a fool. Keep going. Keep going. Stop ranking, Jacob. Can't barely see. I appreciate that once again you're needing some carriages. Probably because there's an immense amount of oh, shit. Time we saved, but there we go. Alright, what have I learned? Not to climb that, and not to fucking even try and zip line there. Whatever. Get down. Anything? Oh my god, we got 6 more to go. Or 5 more. 4 more. Actually, I'm kidding you. Those fucking carriages right there. I think we got it. Okay. We win. Still didn't fully level up. Jesus Christ. Okay. We've done all the races, though. I assume there's nothing in the Thames from him. No. We still need to do that. That is coming up very soon. I promise. But I reckon we go do this Fight Club again. Until we fully level up Robert Topping. That's the play. So then we just need to worry about Ned, because we already got to the highest level with Henry Green. Ned's up next. Ned's going to be the one that takes the longest. I reckon. I'll just casually interrupt the fall to mark the thing. And you can't keep it marked when you teleport. It's just not possible.
Someone out! Stop that!
You don't understand. I just won all the races. You're not getting away. Run me over. Oh, because I go over.
Easy does it.
Of course. Alright, I'm back for another couple rounds.
Think you can challenge a couple of brutes and climb your way to the top? Oh, excellent. Maybe you can help to win a bigger crown.
Oh, we got this under control now. Couldn't be a triple. That guy was a little bit too far off. Fighting.
Finish him off, and we'll go have a drink.
Triple or is it quad? Oh, it's quad. Oh, nice.
How delightful.
That's the 7th one we've ever done. We just need 20 to get the thing. I think the best way to do it would be to try and do it in these fight clubs. It seems to be the best way to set it up.
Take down all of you! This ain't good.
Why do I swap?
God in heaven.
Take his head off! Knock off!
Why? Wrong guy. Oh, suck. Jacob really wants to sabotage my fucking fight. Yeah, I can win, but I can't fucking do what I want to do.
The next
So he got off pretty easy. Pretty slick. That's 12 out of 25 for the triples. See, they're not that much easier to set up.
How about a challenge? Your next lovely.
No, it's not. It was a triple. Oh, come on. Really? That couldn't have gone better for a quad, and it just didn't do it.
Watch it. He's a fighting.
Was it because he was attacking, so then I couldn't do a triple? God damn it! That's so stupid. Hey. Yeah, good luck ever setting anything up in this game at fucking all.
You weren't facing me! Bloody neck!
Why? He was all the way over there! What did he do that I had to fucking attack him? That's so annoying.
Don't pull any punches!
That better not be a fucking triple, because that guy did that. Thank fucking goodness. He's really fucking trying there. 8 of 20. We're probably not hitting 20 by the end of this game.
Challenge a couple of brutes again.
What a fucking ridiculous thing to try and do.
Push it!
Oh, come on, I didn't want to do that. I didn't even press that button. I pressed a fucking different button. God damn it. It'd be one thing if the fucking double kills did anything for me other than smash. Quad. I think it is. Nope, it's triple. Because it's fucking course it is. Whatever. Mind. Just die. Right.
I hope to be like you when I grow up.
You think so, Robert? Angry that you can't set up quad kills?
Will be our next
Or
contestant.
even triples? Yeah, that effort. Can I get another one? This guy just had to fucking do something stupid right as I started. That fucking piece of shit. Why? No! God damn it! What a fucking piece of shit game. Not at all what I want to do. Just die. Fucking loser. Oh, you got one hit on me. Fucking just let me knock all this out. Wow, so cool.
Good fight, my lord. Ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
not done? Holy fucking shit, dude. Okay, we go again then. We're gonna go again until we're fucking fully leveled up. This is bullshit, man.
I knew you'd come. Good luck in there. Not that you'll need it.
I will need it if I want to try and set up fucking
We'll enter
anything
the
that would be
ring
good.
next.
Still isn't it on the floor?
Whoa!
Cut his eyes out!
Why is it done? There's a third guy, you know. Right fucking there! He was already defeated. Why didn't it count? What did I do wrong? I really, 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 really wish I understood the fucking problem. I love it when games don't make any fucking sense. That's my favorite fucking genre of game. A game that literally doesn't tell me what I'm doing wrong. Oh, you're dead? Okay, fuck you! I guess I just need to let him hit me when I'm fucking about to have him defeated. Sorry I'm getting fucking aggressive. This is bullshit. I'm winning. It's just, like, literally not what I want to do. I feel like I'm wasting my time. At least I got a triple kill. Yeah. The fucking quad kill is way harder, so I want to get that done more. Why didn't I pressed the button like 17 times? I swear to God. He gave me a triple because he punched. He gave me a triple because he punched. It gave me a double because he punched? Fuck you. I didn't even know there was another guy in the ring, or I would have fucking waited until he was knocked out and tried to go for the triple then. What a fucking shit show. Like, it's so impossible to set up any of the fucking kills that you need to get there. Like, even when you do it right, it doesn't work. What a fucking shitty fucking combat system. It doesn't fucking work. Oh, I didn't press the button! I literally just stood there and he killed him. God, what a fucking waste, Jacob. This isn't even going to be enough. We're going to have to do this again. But we're still not going to get enough. So I don't know why I'm even fucking trying.
He's got his dead!
Should be exactly halfway done. Yeah. Let me get 10 more real quick.
Give him a good cleavage!
Why are the people in the crowd freaking out like I'm gonna kill them? Holy shit. Okay. Next round.
Which will be our next contestant?
Okay, please be a trap. No, of fucking course it wasn't.
Give him a good cleaving!
Gonna see the quad. I waited and everything. It's triple. God damn it! Why did I even try? Please explain it to me. What's the point? I thought for sure that would do it. I even waited to make sure none of them were attacking. Is it down to positioning, or is it down to who's attacking?
Don't let him breathe! He's as good as dead! I'll make this interesting. Knock off!
No! Come on! I didn't want to attack any of them! What a fucking waste! It's literally impossible! It's so fucking impossible. Is there like a lock-on target fucking button? I seriously never use those in games. I really want it right now. My hand wasn't even on the fucking controller, I swear to God.
Finish him off and we'll go for a drink.
Like, I'm not having fun with these kills. This is actually... It's... Why did I go over that? It didn't count. You see, there's still... It didn't even... Oh my god. I don't care anymore. I'm giving up. Kill each individually because it's not worth even fucking getting mad. Did I hit anyone?
Don't get in my way. See how long you're in its eye.
Wait to block and then kill him. And then I'll attack whoever Jacob wants to attack. See? I don't know what's happening with the fucking controls, man. It's not fucking working. I'm giving up. I don't care. I didn't hit block.
Good fight, my lord. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a
Did it
new...
do anything for him? Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. Let's fucking see if there's something on the internet on the fastest way to level up fucking...
Step right up, only the best of the best.
Don't be so absurd.
How about you, sir? Flower so pure it'll make
sir. Have a look. Best in London, and I guarantee that. Flour fresh from the mill. Grain from brewing or baking. Bored out of your mind? How about a nice clean fight? You there. Come and see my wares. No? Then what about you?
Is there anything we're missing with him? It's like, because the internet is saying there's still an activity for him. We did that. We did that. We did that. I don't think it did anything for us that time. We did that one. We did that one. Completed 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 that one. So, what is there possibly left to do? Like, there's nothing we're missing. Saying there's a fight club there, but it's over here. We already did that one. So, where is it? That's what it is. God damn it. Why did I have to look that up to fucking find it? I would have saved a lot more fucking time not doing those fucking fight clubs that we were already doing. Motherfucker, this is it. This is what we needed. You don't have to do some of them multiple times. You have to do each one individually. That's so fucking annoying. Damn it. I could have swore I looked through the tents and didn't see them.
Good to have you! Good to have you!
Yeah, sure.
I was beginning to worry I'd have to take on these brutes myself.
I'll beat their fucking skulls in. You guys are too low level to set anything up for. Wow, they really sit there. Five rounds, that's annoying. Like, I shouldn't really block them when they just
push him still in his back!
Need an end! I'm gonna kick you, feed you to the pigs!
Oh, he actually lives. No way. Can't believe it. This is a really aesthetic place to have this, but
Enough to challenge this beast in the ring! Snap his bloody bloody neck!
I was gonna try something else, but I guess you're too How do you hit me? Yeah, I just said that. I didn't fucking care. That is how much of a fuck I did.
You'll be sorry they crossed you.
They cross me every time they don't let me set some shit up, and then when I do set it up, when they don't let me complete it.
Shut the life out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen, you may want to place your bets
Anyone
on
else?
this.
I don't think anyone else is gonna even have a chance.
Just try to stop.
Hang out with one of your fists.
I'll gut you like a fish.
I doubt it.
Good
There we go.
fight, my lord.
Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
World's
we
greatest
have a
game
new champion.
Cool.
How about a challenge? Don't be shy. My
We'll
mom always
craft
said
that as
shy.
EV, probably. There we go. Robert Topping and Henry Green's ones are done. That's insane. Let's go to this murder mystery now. Fucking hell. That took way too long. I apologize if I got a little fucking frustrated there, but goddamn, that was ridiculous. I need some ice here. Actually, there's a little bit of water at the bottom, so I don't need ice. It must have melted. Thought about that. I was like, I don't even have to open the map. Not Edward. Oh, not Edward. I keep saying Edward. Why do I keep thinking Edward when it's Jacob?
Where are the fries hiding out?
Whoa! Up your ass, mate.
Get down here! I'm not finished!
Oh, you're not finished? I think you are. I don't think they have any more in them. What did I get? Alright, conjuring up a killing. Ooh. How's it going? Get to talk to Charles for this one.
My dear friend, the Ghost Club has an extraordinary case for you. Spiritualist Thaddeus the Amazing has predicted his own death at his next seance. Could you have a look?
That's very random. Okay.
Each of you the we have a visitor. Approach, please.
What is happening here?
Help!
Not yet.
Someone, light the lamps.
He is dead. What happened?
Oh. He's actually dead.
Wow. Interesting. That one really quick. His hair and clothing have been slightly scorched from the explosion. A bloody knife is stuck in his torso. Definitely some clues about what is this. A rudimentary timer with charred remains of a fuse attached. The fuse leads to an empty plaster cylinder, apparently the container of a non-lethal amount of gunpowder to produce the recent flash of light. Flash pot, non-lethal. Before we talk to anyone, I want to see what kind of clues we have. Client list. A list of Thaddeus's clients' addresses. There are also 2 columns for each client. Both columns indicate significant amount of money per seance. The first column appears to refer directly to the client. It isn't clear to whom the second column refers. However, Dr. Wilburn is missing from the list. Theatrical supply, flash pot, 8 shillings. He definitely had that, and I think someone knew he was going to do it and stabbed him. Legal papers, an unsigned paper which would enable Thaddeus Smith to act as Howard Roberts' legal representative.
I should return and find out about this.
That is interesting. Old note. Weathered, probably written weeks ago. I found a tramp who lives on the street near one of the pigeons. The fellow smokes like a chimney, and for the price of a few cigarettes, he supplied me all the information we need. That he smoked. Threatening note. For the love of God, get his signature at the next session, or I swear I'll expose you. AR. AR. Get signature exposed. Interesting. Let's have a chat around. Who are you? You are Lady Ursula.
I sought him out after the death of Mittens.
Who is Mittens?
Mittens is my beloved kitty cat. She was run over by a milk wagon several weeks ago. I've been trying desperately to contact my sweet thing ever since. I'm not well, though, and likely haven't long to live myself.
I see.
I was so hoping to hear from my loved one. I'm convinced Thaddeus could have communicated Mittens' wishes to me. I must know to whom Mittens wishes that I should leave my fortune. And now Thaddeus is lost to us. I shall never know.
I think she's a crazy cat lady. Who are you? You are Howard Roberts.
This is so frustrating. I had a simple question, but have had to come back for séance after séance, week after week. Each time Thaddeus divined a partial number from the other side, but never the entire correct number. Today he promised that I would get everything.
Well, he's dead now, so I don't think you're gonna get that.
Thaddeus felt that if I signed some papers, it would demonstrate to my dead father that I had absolute trust in Thaddeus.
You are Douglas.
Nothing but a showman, really. Each week he gave a séance with all his clients present together. So many people makes everything much more dramatic.
And what about the seance?
I attend Lady Ursula at these sessions. She's ailing and needs someone to help her along. I have no particular belief in an afterworld, but if it comforts Milady, I see no harm.
Milady, he says. You are Janice Asquith.
I have no doubt that his powers were genuine. He was able to tell me of my daily comings and goings, and all manner of details that he couldn't possibly have known. He certainly was going to be able to put me in contact with my sister.
I'm gonna hazard a big fat guess that he had other methods, but okay.
I've been coming here to decide whether I should accept a marriage proposal. Thaddeus had been attempting to contact my departed sister so that she could give me advice. Thaddeus was a kind man who sincerely wanted me to make the best choice. Now what am I to do?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry to lose Thaddeus. The oddest part is that he claimed all would be revealed to each of us before his death.
I see. I don't think about before his death, but maybe after. You are Dr. Wilburn.
He was an incredible psychic. I came to clarify some personal financial matters. I don't understand what happened. He foretold his own death, but I didn't expect it to happen like this.
It's all the suspects. I'm gonna keep it entirely real with you. I somehow doubt Crazy Cat Lady did it. Seems a little strange. Howard Roberts and Dr. Wilburn seem like the most likely suspects to me. Janice Asquith. Douglas. Maybe Douglas or Janice. I don't think Lady Ursula did it. What? I feel like we're missing something. Oh, yeah, we can go to their house and shit. Okay. We're gonna go to Robert's house. That is where I want to go right now, I think. Let's take a peek in here. Right, before I talk to you, let me see. Sydney newspaper clipping. Dated over a year ago, mysterious death in King Street. A spiritualist who went by the name Felix Magnus claimed that he would die at his next seance, but the outcome held even more drama. Mr. Magnus demonstrated to several clients that their closest friends and relations were swindling them via Magnus himself, before a burst of smoke and flame ended the seance abruptly. Magnus was declared dead by a certain Dr. Folsom, who was attending as a client. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. I thought I saw something. I'm upstairs. Glad this lady just doesn't question me here. Paper. Several scrawled notes. Bentland Bank A7, crossed out. Bank of Kent 270, crossed out. York Bank A72, crossed out. Note added to father's will. A note appended to the father's will specifying that the bulk of my fortune is safely secured in an account, the particulars of which will be communicated by word of mouth to my son. Let's see. Who are you? You are Anne Roberts.
My brother has become obsessed with some secret bank account. He inherited almost all of my father's fortune, as well he should as the male heir, but some was locked in a secret account. I think it unlikely that it should be a significant amount. I went along to the seances a couple of times. I thought it was a waste of my brother's time.
Okay.
Power of attorney to a psychic. That sounds very unusual indeed.
Yeah. Asquith's house is up next. And we'll stop at Lady Ursula's house just for a laugh, I imagine. I mean, maybe we'll find something there. I somehow doubt it, though. But you never know. This mystery is definitely the weirdest one we've had, and that's saying something. What do we have here? There's a letter in one of the pockets. Boyd, dear lad, if you don't get me the money by the end of the month, you will be in a heap of trouble. The kind of trouble that hurts. Need I say more? Mr. Everett Boyd's business plans appear to be sound. As long as he has no other pressing obligations, I believe that if your daughter accepts his proposal, the money you settle on the happy couple would mean the success of Mr. Boyd's venture, and your daughter Janice would live a comfortable life.
I should go back and ask about this.
Everett's venture successful proposal. I have some affection for Everett, but I don't think my sister would approve of him. She always bade me to strive for more than that which merely appears directly in front of my nose. If only Father weren't urging me otherwise. One more clue about somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's down below. Pile of stubbed out cigarette butts, likely left by a vagrant. One can still smell tobacco smoke. That leads to a new location. Let's chat with everyone here. Thaddeus.
Her father mentioned this swindler to me. I understand it's because of him that my engagement has been delayed.
See?
I know the owner of a local brewery, and I'm convinced his business will flourish. He just needs some financial backing. Now Janice is free to be married at last. I'll invest my dowry in the brewery and make a fortune.
Let's see. You are Colonel Escort.
Never trust a man who tells you what you want to hear. He's after something. Taking advantage of my daughter's love for her departed sister. With that charlatan gone, things can get back to normal. My daughter's engagement to Everett Boyd can be announced at last. A girl Janice's age should be married. Everett is a very sensible young man from a good family. He'll be very successful, I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Janice's elder sister was strong-willed. Janice always followed her lead. That's why it's so sad that she asks her advice, even in death. Time for Janice to think for herself. I know what's best for her.
Doesn't sound like thinking for herself as much, but fair enough. We still need to go to Lady Ursula's house, but it sounds like we can follow some cigarettes. Yeah. Follow the scent of tobacco.
That's me. Yeah, some fella come by here every so often. Gives me a silver sixpence if I tell him everything about the folks in that house.
Who?
Nothing unusual about him. Just a regular fella. I've seen him go into that building over there.
Okay. Let's take a peek.
Come on!
Things to see. Okay. What do we have here? Several business cards for a medical doctor. All are identical, sorry, except each is printed with a different name. Identical cards, different names, doctor. Thaddeus note. W, arrive after the others. As usual, it will deflect suspicion. Also, make certain that we get a big flash this time. They must be convinced it's enough to kill me. T, the amazing. Thaddeus, this guy's in on it. A set of files containing disorganized details regarding Thaddeus' clients, for example. Wants Cat to tell her he should inherit. Janice's sister called her Sissy. Cat loved to play with lady-used teaspoons. Wants you to tell her that her sister approves of the marriage. Knows account number. Needs his signature to access. Howard's father enjoyed grouse shooting.
I should go back and ask about this.
This one. She says the account number is A72 at Kentish Bank. Okay. We're getting somewhere. This is definitely helpful, I think. I'm still having trouble remembering everyone's names, so that doesn't help, but... Let's check out Lady Ursula's house. I don't think it's our street corner guy. I don't think he's the one who killed him. That's when they need to go back and ask some people something. We'll figure that out.
Mr. Fry, how's your sister?
Oh, you know.
Mr. Fry, glad you're still with me.
She's doing okay. And of course I'm still with you. What do you think, I can die? Not likely. Let's see. Someone here. Boston newspaper clipping. Dated 7 months ago. Medium foretells his own death. In a stunningly dramatic final seance, psychic Roberto El Magnifico revealed that several clients are being traduced by their loved ones who had paid him to give information at his false seances. But then, just as predicted, he was killed in a mysterious explosion during his final seance on Newbury Street. One of his clients, a Dr. Petanweem, pronounced him dead at the scene. Phrases traduced by their loved ones and mysterious explosion are circled in pencil. You know who pronounced him dead we saw was the one guy who walked over. That's definitely an important clue to figure this out. Let's see. I found another newspaper article similar to the one I gave you. This one is from Sydney. It appears we will be exposed at the next seance, just as those people were. Douglas, you got me into this. You better solve it. Interesting article, Douglas exposed. To Miriam, my maid, and to Douglas, my butler, I leave my Bellingham china, in thanks for their long service, to be given on their wedding day, whenever that day shall be. I leave my dear cat Mittens all my remaining worldly goods, in the hope that they bring him even a small portion of the joy he has brought me. In anguished handwriting in the margin is scrawled, "Whatever will I do now that my dear Mittens is no more?" See, I don't think she did it, but Douglas seems to be involved in some way. He might have even gotten rid of the cat. Tell me about Lady Ursula, Miss Miriam.
Lady Ursula's health is not good at all. And now she's lost her cat, it's almost like she has nothing left to live for.
What do you know about Douglas?
He's been Lady Ursula's butler for years. We have plans to marry. But first, Douglas needs to put together a little nest egg. He says he'll have some money soon.
And what do you
Lady
know about
Ursula was planning to leave her fortune to her cat Mittens. Since the cat passed on, she's been going to that spiritualist in hopes that Mittens will tell her what to do with the money.
I think Douglas wants the money for himself. That's where that's... There's two people that want money. So if it's got a... If it's lighter, does that mean it's... got something still to question?
Mr. Fry,
I don't know.
I say we do.
Let's stop at Asquith's house. Asquith's... I'm probably saying it fucking wrong. What a weird name. Yeah, I can ask something else here. You know about the engagement.
Janice is a lovely creature. I would be honored were she to accept my proposal. I do adore her.
Let's see. Not entirely convinced. I think you just want the money. Oh, yes, actually. And because I'm solving a goddamn murder, fucking relax, sir. Unless you're involved. I don't know why. He rubs me the wrong way. I think he just wants to put the money. I mean, I know why. It's neither here nor there. Alright, let's stop back here. Ask a lot of people a lot of things, it seems. Alright, Douglas. Tell me about your scheme.
You think someone paid Thaddeus to tell my lady that a cat wanted them to inherit? Well, that would be quite a clever scheme indeed. You think someone paid Thaddeus to tell my lady that a cat wanted them to inherit? Well, that would be quite a clever scheme indeed.
I think it was you, if I'm reading the room right. Tell me about the scheme.
I simply do not believe it. And if you're implying that my butler was paying Thaddeus, I must ask you, why would a great psychic do the bidding of a common butler?
He's clearly not a psychic, but fair enough. And what do you know about the scheme?
My own sister, paying Thaddeus off? I thought he was a bit too insistent that I sign that paper. Well, Anne is going to get a good talking to, believe you me.
Bird Roberts. Are you the sister? No.
You believe that Everett paid Thaddeus to manipulate me? It cannot be true. Thaddeus knew all of my comings and goings. He genuinely could communicate with the world beyond.
No, he couldn't. You.
Good Lord, you found the office? I admit it, then. Thaddeus and I traveled the world, bamboozling the gullible and then exposing the swindle. But his death was meant to be a fake. I have no reason to want Thaddeus dead. Quite the contrary.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. You've done this multiple times. Though you would be expecting it and be prepared if anyone was going to kill him. Someone else would have to know about the previous scheme. And there's only two places we found those. One being Ursula's house. Alright. Robert's house paper. How's that Robert's house? Note added to father's will. Lady Ursula's house. Boston newspaper clipping. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't think that was Lady Ursula reading that. I think that's our boy Douglas. This one was at Robert's house. Mysterious death in King Street. Spiritualist who went by the name of Felix Magnus claimed that he would die sans. Yeah, these are different ones. But the outcome held even more drama. Magnus was declared dead by a certain Dr. Folsom, who was attending as a client. So, Lady Ursula's more obvious, but I don't think it's her that did it. I think it was her boy Douglas, and he wants money to marry the maid, whoever that lady was. And he did say he was going to come into some money soon. Sydney newspaper clipping. Harry. Asquith didn't kill him. She wants to talk to her sister. Mr. Everett's Boyd's business plans to appear. Yeah, he also wants money. Asquith's house coat. So he really needs the money too. Douglas is in on it though. But that could be how maybe he knows about the will. Yeah, I don't think Willard did it. Client files at the office. Those account number needs his signature to access. So yeah, that's kind of where it gets interesting. Wants Cat to tell her he should inherit. His sister called her sissy. Cat loved play with you. Wants you to tell her that her sister approves of the marriage. His account number needs his signature to access. Howard's father enjoyed grouse shooting. She says the account number is A72 at Kentish Bank. Where was that list? Oh yeah, it's different than all those. It's difficult because, alright, the way I see it, he didn't kill him, she didn't kill him. This guy, Howard Roberts, I think he's getting duped. I don't think he killed him. Which leaves her, and I don't think she killed him. I think it's him. He's in on the scheme, and that's maybe why he... Well, if he knows the bank, he might be able to... I don't know. It's just really hard to figure it out. He's the only one I could see doing it, though. I think we're going to try him.
He was going to reveal my plot. He paid the price for betraying a fellow crook.
There it is.
This Thaddeus fellow was rather too clever by half. But you pieced it all together very cleverly. Mr. Raymond was particularly interested in this one. He admired the duplicity of Thaddeus.
Spiritualist Thaddeus Smith routinely swindled not just his clients, but his clients' friends and families. In city after city, Thaddeus and his confederate, Dr. Wilburn, lured in those desperate to speak to the departed in the afterworld. But the swindlers were doubly paid, first by their clients, then by those close to them, who wished to manipulate them. In such a fashion, Miss Anne Roberts hoped to gain legal authority for her brother in order to remove funds from a secret bank account. Mr. Everett Boyd wished to ensure his marriage to Janice Asquith would take place in order to gain a lucrative settlement, and Lady Ursula's butler, Douglas, wished to have her dead cat counsel her to leave her fortune to Douglas himself. But none of those accounted for Thaddeus's odd quirk of enjoying giving a good lesson to his fellow swindlers once he'd emptied the coffers of his clients. Thaddeus then habitually exposed these manipulators before escaping by feigning his own death. This was corroborated by the supposed Dr. Wilburn, purporting to be simply one more client. But on this occasion, Anne realized the coming exposure and enticed the butler Douglas, the only swindler present at the crime scene, to murder Thaddeus in the dark. Farewell, Thaddeus. You may now speak to those in the afterworld at your leisure. Henry Raymond. Okay, see, there it is. I didn't piece it all together, but it definitely seemed like he was the only one that would have had and the capability, you know, the foresight. So it made sense. Alright. Well, with that done, I could keep playing, but I think this is a great place to stop, all things considered. Next time we're going to do this. Oh, there's another murder mystery. Okay. We'll do that one next time. Then we'll... If that's the last murder mystery, I think it is. I reckon it probably is the last murder mystery. Just looking around to see. Yeah, I think it is. If that's our last murder mystery, that's huge. And in fact, I'm going to teleport there. Then we'll do the, I believe it's Charles Darwin mission. And then we'll do the combined conspiracy one. And then we might check out either the... I think I might do the main story. And then we maybe do the Rift. And then there's those missions for Duleep Singh. And we also need to do something up here. Oh, yeah. There's so many things to do. It's not, like, over yet. And we got Frederick Aberline stuff up here to do. I gotta remember to do all of this. Okay. Clara O'Day. I'm sure once we fully up... Oh, there's one up here for Henry Green. Once we fully up... finished up the Ned Weiner ones, I'm sure there's one with Ned. So maybe we actually focus on Ned next time. I don't know yet. But, we'll figure it out. Either way, we're going to start with this. And we'll probably do this and then this. So, that's pretty much my plan for next time. I do hope you guys have enjoyed, though. I know I mostly had fun. Especially when I realized that I was doing everything wrong and got mad. You know. But, that's how it be. Until next time, though, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace out.